The stream is up. I gotta change the lights.
Yeah, let me get that link ready so I can share it.
Hello, and
I
welcome to
shared it
Movie
on our
Phone.
page just
Yeah,
a little while
yeah,
ago.
yeah. Hello,
Happy Monday.
welcome to Movie Phone. Hello. Ooh. You have like 50 theme songs. You've only played one.
It's that we're always out here working on stuff now, so when we work on stuff, things now. I saw how real podcast was New York. That's an interesting little setup those guys have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like at a bar or a venue or something?
bar.
And then they kind of combine studio with live.
And
That's what I've always wanted to do, is something like that.
you're aren't you a big Janine Garofalo fan?
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
Yeah, she was with us upstairs all night. She was
You
doing
make it
her
sound like
show,
y'all were having an orgy.
Roseanne and something. And, it kind of was an orgy.
She slept with Garofalo.
Yeah.
Huh,
Garofalo.
interesting. Thought she was a lesbian.
Is she?
I guess when you're around, she's not.
Not when I'm around. Uh-oh.
That's how I affect the ladies.
Lost your video feed. We got to figure out what's going on with your video. Oh, there it is. See, you start talking about ladies you think you could convert or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just because this is July 1st
Conversion.
doesn't mean you can.
I don't know why I say that.
I don't know.
Well, I do know why, but it's like everybody rolls their eyes too when I play that card. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Lesbians need
Yeah.
dick too, man. I get a call from a lesbian every once in a while, and the girls around me just roll their eyes and like, that means she's bisexual, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you dumb. Do
And
you need a beer?
Yeah,
I wear it like a
I need
badge
some
too.
sort of beverage.
I wear that like a badge too. Lesbians like me every once in a while. I'm like Joe Biden. Just comes out of nowhere with some just great statement.
So, we got a bunch of Voodoo Ranger in here.
Perfect.
You want Tropical Force or Mango?
Mango, please.
A mango. Got some Fat Tire in here too. Here's a can. You want a cup?
Can's perfect.
Is there any NA in there, buddy?
No.
What are you, gay or something?
No
What happened to Matt, man?
Nah.
I'm gonna go with a tropic.
That sounds delicious, by the way.
Put a little hot toit on there.
There's a summer lime. A 1985 mango.
Whoa, this mango is game changing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm going with you. Their Voodoo Rangers are at 7.
Yeah, some of them are ridiculously strong, but then this one is really refreshing.
The fruit punch I love. I don't know. No, fruit punch ain't it. I haven't tried the mango.
Like at the stores, you can get the tall cans.
Yeah.
Those are like overkill.
Man, this is fucked up, dude.
What? Bring you some NA.
It's
Or
messed up, man.
just be a man. All right, y'all ready
Drink
to
the
start
beer.
this thing? How's everybody doing in the chat room? We got anybody in the
I
chat
don't
room
know,
yet?
man.
I don't know.
I don't think there is a such.
It's a Monday. Everybody's thrown off. They're like, what's happening?
And it's a short week for a lot of people.
Yeah, so that's what this
So-
is our Tuesday. Their Monday may be our Tuesday.
Have we ever
which
said
is
Happy
actually
Monday?
their Thursdays. I don't know if
We
we've ever
usually,
done a show
because
on Monday.
here's how the conversation goes. You want to do the show on Monday or Wednesday? And since both of us are procrastinators sometimes, me more than you,
Wednesday.
let's just wait till Wednesday.
I don't think we've ever done a happy.
I've already started to play with my testicles this evening, so
Huh?
once I do that, once I'm done J-Oing, then You know what? That's when we'll start talking about when we're gonna make up the show, or do the show. Okay.
Okay.
You can pull that too, Thomas.
If he's in there, I don't know if he's in there. All right.
He's probably sick of you.
He probably is. The show is the New York show is very funny. It should win a what's a comedy award?
Podski? Or a
Podski
comedy
sounds like. I'm gonna give you a
the
Podski.
Podcocky. Wait, it was what did we say?
The Podcocky
What's
award.
the one? The Marconi.
Yeah.
The Pod Marconi. We said the Podconi, right?
Podconi.
And we invented that term, by the way. If you hear that on any other media outlet, they're
Whoa.
not the originators. We're the originators of Podcocky.
That mango
Oh, wait.
is like a party in my mouth.
Man, that's delicious.
Right.
Holy shit.
We're
Yeah.
the originators of Podcocky
Yeah. Podcocky.
and the Marconi, the
Podconi.
Podconi, yeah. So don't let anybody lie to you and say that they invented that term. That was us,
All
and I'm fired up about that.
right, we ready? Let's roll the tape. You ready? Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Chat room, you ready?
Let's get it.
Hey, see, we're talking about Robotuner right there. You tell him to go pull that and make a song out of it. Whatever you just said.
I forgot
Jay
what I was
Al-
fired up about.
Jay Often.
Oh, about how
Jay
that,
Owen.
I got to get that done before we start thinking about podcasting,
Yeah.
like mapping out podcast shows and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Do not talk to me until I've.
Done J-O'd.
I mean, guys get moody if JO doesn't happen every once in a while.
He's making an AI song now.
No matter how much you can have sex as much as you want, it can be on call. All you have to do is lift a pinky up and get. I mean, I went to TCU, and I know the rumor
You've been
about.
surrounded
And
by hot
I
women?
also know about the rumors of the construction workers' food trucks too. Okay, I'm in the scene. I know,
Oh, yeah. And the painters.
and
The
the painters and the cleaners.
Yep. On the construction sites.
Anyway,
You don't want companionship for the day?
would you like someone to eat those quesadillas with you?
Are you are
Is that how they
working-
do it? That's how they proposition you.
Yeah, they come by and they know, like, usually the telephone equipment rooms are in a closet. So we'll be in there working or whatever, and they'll be like, or the IT or data rooms are in a closet, and they'll
Yeah.
walk by and go, what did you, they'll know it's payday. Would you like some companionship today?
You got all the whole internet infrastructure in the
In my
palm
hand.
of your
I
hands.
can
Like
just shut down
there's
Fort
two
Worth.
things that can happen right today in downtown Fort Worth. One is nuclear fallout from a disaster that you create,
I
and the
could
other
just-
is you could hold it together.
I could cut the
You're
country in
s-
half,
You're shaking,
or I
and
could
you're
have my
sweating.
wiener played with.
You're sweating, and then what?
With companionship.
I'm busy. Can you come back?
Would you like companionship for the day?
Yeah, maybe in a little bit. You seem very
I don't
tense.
give
up.
you companionship.
All right,
It-
man, we better start the show.
The first time that ever happened, I was like, what is going on? Companionship? And then I walked in on two guys. Oh, no.
Oh, let's hear about the two guys.
On a guy and a girl.
Were the two guys
In
in
an
the,
empty
in the
apartment.
Porta-John
No.
at a D.R. Horton site?
There were two guys in a public restroom in New York going at it when we went in there to pee.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everybody's seen that.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen that. Everybody's seen the 3 foot like people in one stall with the sniffles.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen that. Everybody's even what was it?
Would you like companionship?
Is that how Jerry Jones got into the risky situation? At the
Hi,
state?
my name is Bo Biden, Attorney General of the state of Delaware. Here to talk to you about something that's very important to me and to my office, senior abuse.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So if you suspect that anyone is affected by any of these crimes, please contact our elder abuse hotline. Thank you.
So loud.
But here's the deal: there's a lot of young women who are being raped by their in-laws, by their spouses,
So loud.
brothers and sisters, it's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. And they try to arrest them when they cross state lines.
Thank you.
This episode of the
Thank you.
is brought to you by
Guys note.
and
Thank you.
Victor
You have to
Ranch
pull
and
that
Plastic
alone, by the
Object.
way.
The Jerry
Thank you.
Jonestown
Yeah, when
Massacre
someone says
contains
like acts like they're
graphic
making a
material,
point, just
including
you.
offensive language, partial
I can do
nudity,
that.
anything you
and
say
completely
today that I
ridiculous
agree with.
thoughts and opinions
you.
that shouldn't be
Thank you.
expressed or shared by anyone. Listener discretion is advised.
And now coming at you from the Temple of I, just on the outskirts of where
Thank
the
you.
West begins.
It's the Jerry Jones
Classic.
Ain't worried about you, gotta make moves. Hit the 1-2, trying to crush groove. Ain't worried about you, gotta make moves. Hit the 1-2, trying to crush groove. Real players get their head cool. Trying to do the most, you a straight fool. Getting ton of money like a drug mule. Cut from a different thread off the spool. Real players get their head cool. Trying to do the most, you a straight fool. Getting to the money like a drug mule. Cut from a different thread off the spool. Dressed up, headed downtown. Chilling in the alley by the Scat Lounge. Smooth cat, well known from the southbound. Headed to the bar from another round. Posted up with a bad one. Look so good I can't fathom. Pass me a beat, I'ma bash him. Pass me a beer, I'ma smash him. I'm petty, but I keep it G. No iron team, but it's still me. I glide by like a cool breeze. If you on that BS, gotta keep it P. Focus on the bag and the rest come. The chicks get battered by the income. About to make $1 and some. Get it by the loaf while they chase crumbs. Real players get their head cool. Trying to do the most.
Show 582.
God damn.
It is Monday, July 1st, 2024. Happy Monday, Matt.
Happy Monday.
And happy Monday, Joe.
Monday.
What's good, y'all?
What's
Happy
going on, man?
Monday. And to the native Texans, happy Monday. And to the non-native Texans, happy Monday.
Yes.
Marlon,
Y'all listen to us. in
happy
a
Monday.
Different state. Happy Monday.
Yes.
We were trying to determine before the show if we've ever said happy Monday, and I don't think we ever have.
I think it's a partly because not we, procrastinate. And so usually you'll call me with like several days beforehand
Pick a day.
and say, "Hey, I got something on my schedule that just is kind of being shitty, and can we move up the show?" And usually, or do you want to do Monday, Matt, or Wednesday? And so naturally, in my ways, I was, yeah, Wednesday, man.
But this week,
Unless I've JO'd.
there you go. Then that's a whole different day altogether.
It's a happy day.
It is. See, this week is all jacked up. That's why we're coming at you on a Monday, because tomorrow I've got a Ranger game where they're going to hand out
Oh, am I going to that?
the hockey jerseys. I don't know. Did you get tickets?
I don't know if I did or not. Is
You
July
better
the
find out.
July 2nd?
Hockey jersey.
July 2nd. Yeah.
Didn't you ask me the other day and I responded?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't remember what I said?
Yeah, I have 2 tickets.
I know.
Yeah. and
I was
didn't
gonna.
know. I
Mandy
thought
and I
you
were
had
getting
'em.
tickets.
Yeah. I didn't know if you got them or not.
Oh,
But this is a
man.
night they
Sounds
give
like
you
I'm getting host.
it's the
Let me see.
what do they call it? The Peagle hockey jersey. It's a mashup with the Stars and the Rangers. And they're doing a couple of these throughout the year. So they'll also do a Cowboy jersey. Then they do a Mavericks jersey. And then I have the tickets for everyone for the soccer jersey, the MLS
When's that one?
Fire, Burn, whatever. What are they called?
I think I have one in July and I have one in FC Dallas.
FC Dallas.
I have one in July and I have one in August.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're the City Connect jerseys. Thank you, Susie. Thank you.
And those are really cool.
They're really cool, and I'm so excited to have a giant hockey jersey with Peagle. I just hope it's stitched right.
Do you have a picture?
I've got the picture. I can pull it up.
I've never seen anything.
We
like
should
that.
sell our
It's
Kel
so
City
cool.
jerseys, man. Did you know we played with an MLS trainer, and he almost took my leg out, like broke my leg the first practice for Kel City. You didn't go to practices, though, so.
I went to one. I went to 2. But then, like, I was told this was a beer league, and it was when we're playing against
RAR.
RAR.
Yeah.
RAR's professionally
pl-
sponsored teams.
Not
that are
only playing with them,
fucking-
but getting into it with them every single time we played them.
And then
we were fighting them.
half of them play MLS, This
Yeah, it was
is like
fun.
how they stay warm or whatever in the off season.
That's when we still had fluids in us. We
Look
were
at that.
young pups.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm excited about
Both
it.
of them are
dope.
cool. I
That's
like
dope.
both of them.
I'll show.
What do you guys think of the new hats that are coming out for the All Star Weekend? I think those are pretty tight too. The American League ones with the T.
I don't think
Have
I've
you-
seen them yet. There's the soccer one.
I think they just put them out on on the was it
Okay.
New Era's website or on their
I
Instagram.
like the hiking one better, but that was cool too.
Yeah, I like the hockey one better. It was a giant Peagle. So excited. Because I'm pissed I didn't get the sweatshirt with the giant Peagle on it.
Oh, nice.
It was sold out, so now.
And sometimes we go out there hallucinating and we think
Somebody
was it
see
a,
the
was it a
Peagle.
Somebody's
food?
gonna be
It was a-
bootlegging them. Don't worry.
Yeah,
what was
they-
it? What did I think that was when we went out there? And I was thinking it was like the Dallas Pegasus mixed into a boot or something.
Mix into a boot.
That's a
that remi-
boot,
you
dude,
said
with
it reminds me
spurs.
of San Antonio. And I was
Should
like,
have had a
"What?"
spur on it, and you're looking at me like I don't fucking understand anything you're saying.
It has.
And then I was like, said it to someone else, and they kind of looked at me like, "What are you talking about, you idiot?" And then finally, I was like,
It was that.
"Oh, it's that."
Yeah. He's like, oh, it's a spur on that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Sometimes I smoky too much, and I go to places, and then
you go out in public.
and I get held. Someone holds my hand and takes me to a baseball game, and then I get confused.
Have you been out there this season?
Nah, not yet.
They're
Yeah.
not doing too well.
I've had an outstanding game the other night that I saw, but
Last night,
what is it? They're playing Baltimore right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's Padres.
Yeah,
That's the other thing.
Baltimore.
Isn't that your team?
No, the Padres. No, the Giants.
Oh, the Giants. That's right.
Yeah.
The Giants are your team. That's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
What place are they in? Are they in the hunt for our division even, or are they just
no? They're like
farting and
they
diarrhea and falling down?
A lot of people are saying this is
They're pulling a
typical
Biden?
Boshi.
Oh yeah, it comes in, gets everybody riled up, and then the second
Wins.
year's like fuck it.
And then the next year, they don't win. They're nowhere near.
That was a lot of people said that about the Giants, right?
Yeah.
That was their deal. It was on the odd years, or the even years that they would win a World Series, or be good, and then the next year not. They would just mail it in and be like, yeah.
Whatever.
I wonder if there's ever been a coach that just gets, satisfied with winning. Just, we're good.
They're in third place behind the Astros and the Mariners.
How far back are they?
Almost 9 games.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How?
And they're from the Astros right above them.
Well, come on, guys.
They're 6 games.
Hey, you know what? This man over here
What's
knows
up?
the Dutch oven. Okay?
I do. And apparently
And so you guys need to step up your game for him and the Dutch oven.
something
Dustin.
happened over the weekend or while I
Uh-oh.
was in New York that
Really?
I don't know if I should be proud to know the Dutch oven.
Oh no. I hadn't heard.
He said
Did I just
some-
walk into a bear trap
think
and you're
so.
like, why did
Oh,
man
just shut up. I don't
See,
know him.
that's why we need dump buttons. I know it's a podcast, but we still need dump buttons or something where you can be like, "Shut up, Matt." Like the producer can be like, "No, that's stupid. Please tell me it wasn't something.
It was
rapey
something like
or uh-oh." You know what? You want to restart the show, Joe?
Let's start it over. No, he said something about
Oh no.
like lesbian women shouldn't be having babies or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
It wasn't really
Wow.
that. It was something
It
weird.
was like what?
with abortions and
Man, see, just I don't know.
I forgot
Why?
what all it was, but he supposedly went off. Oh, it was Pride Month, of course,
Yeah.
and he says, "Why do we need to celebrate them?"
Ooh. Yeah. That's not good, man.
That's not
Yeah.
good. That's not good. That
you
was
know
7
what?
days ago.
Oh yeah, I saw a meme about that the other day. It's like all these stadiums celebrated.
Yeah, except ours. They did it last year too, right? Didn't they
didn't
give
do
the
it.
bird? They gave
Yeah.
the bird to it last year, and then this year, yep, same
thing.
response.
And they just said they didn't want to get caught up in all that malarkey of
Yeah,
all
I
the
get it. They don't
people
want,
getting pissed.
exactly. It makes sense.
It's
why
like
they
we've
wouldn't
said in
want
the
it,
past.
but-
It's a bear trap. You're gonna
right, it's a bear trap.
You're gonna piss off somebody
Yeah.
anyway. So just
It's so
force.
weird.
How about just play baseball?
Well, that's what I was gonna say, man. We're a little older, but our generation remembers when it was all about the stupid game and the rivalries on the court,
Yeah.
on the field, on whatever. It's like I feel sorry for the sports fan, the hardcore sports fan these days, because now they have so much more to worry about.
You got
that
to
they
deal with a bunch of shit.
You can talk about this, but you can't talk about that. But you got to do this, you got to do that. You can't offend these people, but it's okay to offend these people. But you know what? We need ratings, so go ahead and get it. It's crazy to be a sports fan.
Cowboys game is something.
Right. Why can't
Whether
it
you
just
know
be
it
a
or
football
not, every
game,
single
man?
home Cowboys game has to be for some reason, and a lot of all the causes I don't have a problem with, except the troops. You know how much we hate the troops. Not really.
That's reference to a video that we made.
But I get all the causes. I totally get it, and that's
I do
cool.
too.
But it does. It's like, okay, guys, let's just play a game. Let's just
Yeah, let's. Why do we got to get dragged into that? That's the reason why
just
people
stop
are
playing
watching
games.
your game is because they want to get away from that shit. And now you're
Yeah.
reminding them about all that stupid bullshit, like that people are arguing about. Like I just wanted to watch football, man.
I hate the police, but yet the police have to be there, and we have to support back the blue.
Then see, now you got those people that have the flags with the black flags with the black United States flag with the blue. What is that? The blue.
The blue line.
The blue line, yeah, the thin
Yeah,
blue line, and
thin, yeah.
and the red ones for the. See, now you piss them off, man.
Well,
Is it
luckily,
your? I don't under. Is it every show you'd pick a segment of people and you're like, here's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to piss in their Cheerios, and then I'm going to drink water all day next week, and I'm gonna find people like Jewish people and just piss in their Cheerios.
Well, luckily, I mean, before you cut me off, I'm talking about Sting and Stuart Copeland and Andy Summers.
Oh man, I went a wrong direction.
When they have those games about
Yeah.
the police, I'm tired of message in a bottle. I've heard it a zillion times.
Perfect.
Roxanne, come on. I'm
Perfect.
tired of it.
That's you know what you just heard, ladies and gentlemen. That is called professional podcasting right there. You're proud of that.
I should be.
You should be.
I should be.
That's why you're getting a podcocky or a podconey.
A podconey.
Cocky.
Podcocky is pretty good
That's
though, too.
Yeah. Sound is loud. It's loud.
If we're gonna stick on the sports theme for just a second, Copa America 2024 is going on,
What's up with England?
and well, hold on, that's the Euro 2024.
I'm sorry.
Copa's
Yes,
up,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
America.
Sorry about that.
The USA is playing today.
That's not going to be good, probably.
And I really thought, this Friday is a game at Jerry World.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I had it on my phone, didn't I?
Man, I got to set my
Hold up.
computer to stay open longer.
Did you? I thought we were going to get
Can any IT
Argentina and
Tell me
Ecuador.
how to do that in the chat room. Sorry.
Because if we had Argentina here, the place was going to go fucking nuts. Arlington was going to implode because Messi's in town. People would have lost their shit again. And it would just, Matt, you wouldn't have been able to leave the house.
I know.
But instead, it's going to be
Send the
Venezuela.
chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going on Sunday.
It's Venezuela and Canada.
Sunday's
Friday.
game.
No, I'm talking about.
No, I'm
Copa.
talking about, but
I'm
going
past
back to the
baseball.
Rangers.
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, son of a bitch! I guess we could.
I'm getting a jersey.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, if it's not sold out, I might come out.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know anybody big time on Canada or with Venezuela. So, no Messi in town. Could have been, but no.
What about Ronaldo? They're doing all right, aren't they?
Are they?
Did they come up? Are they playing out here any?
Did they make it into the 16? I don't know.
Yeah, I saw him playing today.
Oh, well, if he's playing today, they aren't coming
Or
here.
I'm thinking of the Euro.
The Euro today was Mbappe.
Maybe I'm thinking of that.
I don't know.
Maybe she swam away.
Maybe she did. I'm trying to look through this. Yeah, so you would have him
Soccer's
here.
a lot to keep up with. So many leagues and so
Yeah.
many cups.
You got to play that Xbox game to keep up with it, kind of.
This is the fun time of year, though.
And even then, you got to have notes and stuff. especially if you keep up with the business part too, because they're always trading and borrowing and loaning. They're doing all this crazy stuff all the time. But it's cool. I can imagine if the NFL started playing like a worldwide like football league, and you had, you know, academies that you came up under, like the Cowboys Academy, and then you went through, you got deregulations and regulations, and you played in that style of like American football. I bet that would be huge. But the problem is you'd have to get people that are passionate around the whole world, and unfortunately, the only people that are passionate about football is really Mesquite, Garland, and stuff. Southlake, maybe. The rest, everybody's like, fuck it. Who cares?
I don't know.
I'm joking. My neighbor is he shuts the neighborhood down on the weekends when the Cowboys are playing.
Fort Worth doesn't care. I mean, there's some Vaqueros pockets here and there, and there's some people that care in there. But I bought a Germany jersey kit in New York at the Adidas store.
Was it a throwback?
No. It's
what year?
It's a brand new one, 2024,
for
the Euro.
Someone told me you were trying to find like a 1940s Germany
I don't think so.
For the cup, dude.
I don't. That's for a different
I don't know, man.
time. Oh, Portugal did play today. I forgot, and they got through. But that's in the Euro. Anyway, I got it, and people all over the streets wanted to talk about it.
Hell yeah, man.
Germany,
Big, man.
Yeah, you guys got it this year. You guys got it. Germany, your team? Yeah, that's why I'm wearing it. Ding dongs.
No, I hate them.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
I hate
Y'all
them.
got it.
I hate this
And
team.
I was like, I hope so. And then they played Switzerland and nearly gave it all up.
What if Arnold sold you with the thumb? But he's Austrian, isn't he?
Yeah. Doesn't
Speaking
matter.
of
I
Austria,
nearly wore it.
we can keep on sports, man. We can go straight. We can stay in Austria right now.
We can. We had a
Take
fun
the jet.
weekend in
Pull
Austria.
Pull the jet down. All right, Dustin. Let's land in Austria.
Get all the sports out of the way, and then we can just
We should
look
start
at
doing
Joe.
our podcast like that.
What about the?
All right, you ready to fly to Joe?
What about the Olympics, though?
Yep, that's about to happen, right?
When does it start? When is opening ceremonies?
Let's see.
Opening ceremonies.
Because they're doing all the trials right now.
This is when they're doing aren't they doing some experimenting on some of the sports?
26, July 26th.
July 26th.
Like
That's
they're
what we do.
doing like robots and stuff, like fights and
Breakdancing.
stuff, break dancing,
Break
robot
dancing.
fights.
They're supposed to be what? It's in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
That smells like a terrorist attack.
I wasn't going to say a goddamn thing, and you just had to say that. Jesus. I was not going to touch that.
Gymnastics and skateboarding. That's all I
And
wanna see.
terrorism.
And track.
And running.
You're a
and
big
fleeing,
gymnastics guy?
Trying to dodge bullets.
Yeah. It's fun to watch, huh?
To get to cover. Is that a competition now yet? In the Olympics? You guys know, you guys hear, is this thing on?
I'm trying to ignore everything.
No,
you
hear me
said.
out. Hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Look. So we already have the greatest invention for a zoo ever. We'd make millions with our zoo,
Mhm.
and across the street we should have terrorist competitions.
No. Yeah. I don't like this.
I think it would sell
Not a fan
big.
of it.
We'd get a TV contract. Netflix would do a fucking documentary about us
So
and not
if we're
be
going to.
weird like they are with other things
I'm
that we can't
curious
talk
of the
about.
challenges these terrorists will have to
Like I said, you got to run for cover, dude.
So there was a Volkswagen
Zigzag running.
commercial that saw the light of day. Someone pulled it out of some archive, and
Yeah.
it was fully produced Volkswagen commercial. And it's this guy. Have you seen it?
I think I saw it in when I was going to class in UNT.
So this guy gets in like an old Volkswagen Rabbit, right?
Okay.
And he starts driving down the road. Well, as he's driving down the road, there's like a shot to the windshield or whatever, and you can see he's got explosives strapped to him.
What?
Oh no, that's not what I saw.
And he drives up to this area where
Good
there's a
gosh.
market and everything, and there's families outside eating, and there's an outdoor restaurant and all this stuff, and he parks the car, and he's holding the trigger, and he's sitting there, and he finally pushes it, and it just explodes inside the car, and it was like, Volkswagen, we build these tough. And that was it.
Is there like pink mist and stuff all over the
there's all
windshields and
sorts.
stuff?
It's crazy.
That is not.
It's not like
that's
it's
not
not
what
like
I've
a
seen.
parody.
No, this was full on. And I was like, where do you release that at?
Did it
what
say?
country that? No.
That's why I say it had to be aired in a wholly different.
Dude, that's
Every year.
That's balls. Can you imagine if that commercial rode like during American Idol? All of a sudden, all these
You're like,
house moms
what
are
the
watching
fuck?
American Idol. And that comes on. Yeah,
I thought I sent it to you and Jeremy.
you did. I think I remember it.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did, or someone. I
And I was
remember
like,
seeing something,
what
and it
the
reminded me
hell?
of that thing up in Denton, because I thought there was a old school Volkswagen, or one of the German cars, footage of them actually kind of glorifying the SS and stuff. What didn't there used to be some commercials like that you could find on like YouTube?
I don't know. I don't. I don't go looking that up. Sir.
Hey, why don't you hit search real quick?
I'm not searching that either. Hold on just a second. Let me see.
Hey, sir, I got a question for you. You remember those commercials back in the day?
That's how you get. Here it is.
You found it?
Yeah. So just watch this nice little
Yeah.
commercial here for you. Let's get your. It's a live response here.
I want, man.
It was on our
That's the
Instagram.
war in Ukraine, man. All these gnarly videos, drone footage, and stuff that keeps coming out.
But
It's
you
like,
wonder why
dude,
people
it's like a
are-
horror movie.
Are desensitized to this. Stuff.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's the thing.
Did you
That's,
see?
everybody wonders why our youth are so jacked up and stuff, and it's because there's videos
It still
of
looks
drones.
like low production though. Like
Well,
commercials
it's
like that.
old. But yeah, the commercial was called "The Terrorist," and it's just in the car.
You know what? There's a competition right there for our park. Our
I don't like
our
this
new
park. I
stadium.
want nothing to do with it.
We'll be over there by the EA part where they do the game in the Olympics and stuff. Over there in Arlington, North Arlington. We'll set it up. We'll call the Joe Arena, the JOE Arena of Slay.
So wait, what's the modern Pentathlon? Is an event. It's horseback riding, swimming, running,
And sex.
fencing, shooting, another swimming, and then something else. I don't know what this is.
So do
like
they
all
make?
in one?
Are
What
they
is
doing?
happening?
This is when they have the most sex, right?
Okay, hold
It's
on.
the Summer Olympics, I think that they have that they have to bring in
it's
all
insane.
the condoms, and it's
Yeah.
insane. It's like just
Ridiculous.
speaking
of
of
which-
people are still having sex everywhere.
If anybody wants to, to donate, there's a Venmo on the screen. You can see it, and you can go to our
Are
website.
we gonna
and
try to
donate
raise
stuff.
money to go to Paris?
No, I
gangs?
found a place where we can have JJTM condoms made.
Oh yeah.
But-
everybody asks us when they come over too, and they see the machine.
They're like, are those, are those real?
I'd
Are
like
those
to
whatever?"
buy some. I might need some tonight.
But-
I'm sorry, man.
You have to
I
buy
don't
them in
have any.
like 100,000 quantities.
Oh man, that's a lot of sex.
That's a lot of condom.
How much cum is that?
Mm.
If you ask them, hey, how much cum would that come with? Like,
I don't think you order them when it comes with it. All right, so a modern pentathlon. Listen to this. I didn't know this.
I need to know the cum limitations of my
Jesus
order.
Christ. Let's see what would
I like
you got?
that.
Halo condoms.
That's
I like
awesome.
that too. I like that too. Yeah.
Halo.
Wow.
Ride with a show jumping horse
Oh yeah.
that they're unfamiliar with. The athlete is allocated in a draw just 20 minutes before they compete. Then you fencing, and then you swim with a 200 meter freestyle event, and then you do some running and shooting.
Well, that sounds cool.
Like one person?
Yeah, this is what
See,
every
this sounds a
athlete
lot
has
like
to do.
what would be going on across the street at my
I
little
don't
new
like it.
attraction.
And you're not building across the street from here. Beach volleyball's always good though too.
What is this?
Mine volleyball,
What is this? Assassin training?
dude. Mine volleyball.
Swimming,
know?
fencing,
You
shooting.
you try to play till I don't know 21 or whatever. Like it's a game of pickup. And if you either win by getting to 21 or if you make it, you survive. But you always rotate, and there's mines that are set in your sand volleyball court.
A downhill mountain bike course?
Dude, now
that
every
new?
veteran that's
That's
fucking
not new.
man,
That's not
I
new?
probably
That's
just
not
got
new.
myself in trouble. I wasn't trying to make light of that, guys. Sorry, and girls.
Handball.
Y'all can
let's
help
see.
me.
Nope, we're staying away from you.
Guys,
Uh,
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
yeah.
I
this-
won't say that stuff.
Where's the breakdancing? I want to know what the rules are. Breaking.
You
right
know,
here. Dun,
I
dun.
got in a fight in a break competition in Palestine, Texas, and a guy lifted me up over his head and threw me like a wrestler. Just picked me up over his head. His name was Michael Gall.
Like full press.
Palestine, Texas.
Like full press.
He could have done some shoulder presses, got some shoulder work in, and then just goes like this. And I had my jam box in my hand, so I was trying to like not let it break. So I was like falling all awkward,
Should have had him
and
do
dusty.
the Goldberg, just hold you up for a couple minutes.
This guy was nasty. He could have done it too, man. I was scared of him, dude. And then we became friends, and now we're Eskimo brothers.
Happy Tuesday, Marlon, but it's a Monday.
Sorry, Marlon.
All right, breaking. I want you to listen to this copy and
That's
tell
gonna
me
be the
who
most
wrote it.
watched event for sure.
Tell me what kind of person wrote this. An old person, young person, someone that works for the Olympics. Like, the breaking competition at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games comprises 2 events, one for men and one for women, where 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls will face off in spectacular solo battles.
Brooklyn,
Queens. Athletes will use a combination of power moves, including windmills, the 6-step, and freezes, as they adapt their style and improvise
Harlem.
to the beat of the DJ's track in a bid to secure the judges' votes and take
That's a
home
Northeast guy.
the first Olympic breaking medals.
That's got to be a Northeast guy, right? You think?
That sounds like somebody in their 20s.
Like
sounds.
Yeah.
You don't think it's an old
Right in
school guy
college.
from Run DMC?
I don't think it's an old guy.
I don't think it is either. It's very straight.
You know what it
and
probably
narrow,
was?
Like very.
AI.
It's someone in a suit.
It's probably AI.
It could have been. Everything's AI. Yeah. Yep. This will be cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool. I guarantee you that'll be the most watched thing.
Oh
man.
yeah, I'm
Everybody will have that on. Everybody likes good breakdancing.
What time does all this come on?
Especially when you don't get
NBC
tossed.
better not bury breakdancing.
I mean,
with
Paris,
Trump stuff.
Paris is what? How many hours away? Like,
Well, their evening will be our midday.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but they better not try to. NBC is the one. What's his name?
Or you think we're gonna have some rough weather and then someone's gonna get on like, hey, we just need to watch this cell that's
No.
slowly drifting down above the
They
Red
hide
River.
events all the time where if you want to see breaking, you'll have to tune in at 4 a.m.
I have noticed
blah,
that,
blah.
like the amount of streams that are on like that are offered to you for something. It seems like it's getting out of control, man. They need to wind it, reel it back in a little bit on the way they're doing this.
Breaking is only 2 days, whereas
Oh,
boxing.
see, that's
is
stupid right off
entire
the
thing.
bat. They should have stretched it out. I'm already pissed at France.
I'm already.
I wonder how many.
Bourgeois.
I wonder how
IOC.
many countries are competing though.
Bourgeois.
That's the real question.
Mais j'aime tout.
If there's 16,
Tout.
yeah, that's a good question. How many?
I just busted the hot tui.
Waka.
Sorry, I'm in a good mood today. I've had a good week, and yeah,
Handball is the entire.
you can hand on these
Olympic.
balls.
See?
It's the entire Olympic.
It's the entire Olympics. So's table tennis. So's volleyball and water polo.
Table tennis go hard.
What
Table
about
tennis
chess?
does go hard.
What about chess?
I don't see chess in here.
Son of a bitch. What about checkers?
3x3 basketball.
Horseshoes?
Yeah.
They've had horseshoes, haven't they?
Probably back in the.
Didn't they? They used to have badminton too. Used to be hardcore. Like you had to be a ninja.
The badminton's still on here.
Mhm.
And those guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Shooting.
I bet you.
That.
I bet you Steven Seagal would be a badass, like ping pong or
Young Steven Seagal or now? Fat cop
man,
Steven
I don't
Seagal.
know, dude. You better watch it.
What? When
We-
I go to
we
New
go-
Orleans, am I going to run into
Well,
him?
sometimes we do
Come
go
and
to the
get
same
me.
events.
Come and get me, Steven Seagal.
I don't know why you act like there's no way that he's ever going to see you. Because if you keep and now you're just running, Mr. Seagal. I'd like to speak on behalf of myself real quick, Mr. Seagal. I know you could be a badass at anything you do right now, and I've seen your recent videos. You put on some weight, but
You're a fat ass.
Now that wasn't me, Mr. Seagal. that was my partner, Dustin Schneider.
Thank
a lot
you.
of people think we look the same.
Thank you.
Because we're just two regular white fat dudes. So, if you happen to see us, he's the one that is a drinker. Scaring me, man.
If there's anything I've
You
learned,
don't think Steven Seagal
No,
would?
hold on. If there's anything I've learned in the 11 years of doing this show, is if you talk shit about someone, they'll come on your show. And
That
they're
is
just like-
true. It is true.
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking now, the whole whiskey boy thing, that's not so funny. Like, what if he keeps escalating and becomes like a
Mayor.
like a Biden or something, and it's like that guy Stubbs, the one that farted,
He's
did the fart
closer.
sound, did the fart sound.
He's closer to Trump than he is Biden.
Let's take him out. Oh, yeah, okay. That guy, I remember him. Back when I was getting started, he did fart sounds on my podcast every time my name was mentioned. That Stubbs guy, yeah, I hope you get stabbed again. And this time, I hope you die. You think that's going on?
That was pretty good.
We had a guy, another podcaster, want to kill
That
us.
wanted to,
Like,
wanted us dead.
Really?
Yeah. Competition's tough in
I
the
bet you
podcasting world here in Fort Worth.
DFW, we've had, as far as podcast shows goes, I bet you we've had the most death threats.
Yeah.
And it's usually stupid shit, too. Like, we're not
Churches-
even being serious
I'm waiting
about
for
it.
a letter
That's
from
wild.
Mercy Church.
That's wild.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting for.
And then I'm just gonna
you know
say-
what I'm waiting for is
Death
Stephen
threats.
Copeland and his crew to be outside when we walk out. And be like,
Kenneth Copeland.
Well, yeah, you see,
I had a gun pulled on me by them.
yeah, and I will point. That's Dustin, and just run off
Fuck that old man.
back
It'll
to that
be-
zigzag running.
It'll be a good day once that fucker dies.
Can I get a broom at?
Oh hell yeah, dude! Which one you want?
Kenneth Copeland shit.
What's that all green one?
That's a lime one, I
Yeah,
think.
let me get
or
that
summer
lime.
lime.
Let me
or
get that
something like
lime joint. Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer lime.
I was a drinker.
This is a refreshing pack you got.
All right. If we're gonna knock off all sports, then yeah, like you said, let's go to Austria because this week in Spain.
Hey, you know what? Are you gonna play the music real quick?
I don't have it pulled up.
Well, let me tell you something then, everyone, and Dustin. Before we get into it, the Austrian
What?
race,
Yeah.
I could have won it.
So I said the same thing. That'd be the first track I'd try to drive. I could drive that.
I'd have
track
won that
easily.
race. I'd have won that race on Sunday.
Okay. Well,
I'd have won it.
if you had those two knock each other out like they did there at the end,
I'd have been ready.
you would have been in.
Well, I honestly, I think I'd have been
Russell's
ahead of
spot.
both of all the drama. I think I'd have been up a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you go race? That's what I'm gonna start doing. So this week is Silverstone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna race Silverstone this week, and next week I'll tell you my times compared to what their times are.
Okay.
And real, and
I'll
see
do
what
that.
my lap times are.
I'll do that.
Okay.
That's what I've been. I was doing that before
Take
we
a
got
picture of it.
before we got music busy. I was doing that. I was
And I wanna
because
compare it
Tim
to the
Tim
race.
was telling me about that. How he plays the game as like
The
he'll
season
do
progresses.
as the season progresses and does he'll go hit the track that the actual games.
Yeah.
I mean, and I started doing that, and it changes the game for you.
It does.
It's like, man, this is so awesome. And when you watch it, you know everything about like all the turns.
Mhm.
You know all the apexes. You know everything about the track because you've been playing it all week.
And you tell Martin Brundle, shut up.
Is he still going to sell us the gear for the new studio?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, Spain, first off, we were in New York when Spain happened.
It's
Half
been
of us were in New York.
Man,
And we watched it in the hotel room before we transferred hotels because that's the day we had to go from
up in New York,
We had to go from Midtown or Times Square area
was
to
there a lot
Brooklyn.
of F1 fans there watching it?
All right. The biggest city, or it's not the biggest city in the world, but anymore, but one of the biggest cities in the world that supposedly touts F1 and loves F1. There ain't a fucking shop there. Puma didn't have shit. No one had anything. And I was like, this place is
Because it was sold
bullshit.
out, or because they just fucking
didn't have
people
shit.
They weren't into it.
Didn't have anything. That Puma area sucks now. It's like
It's Pacific
little bitty.
Sun has all kinds of freaking. They still have a bunch of F1 and racing
It's all
gear.
weird stuff though. Like
Yeah, but it's. I mean,
a 12-year-old design.
yeah, but like that BMW shirt, that's tight. That the M series
There was
racing shirt.
That's what Puma had. They had badass Porsche stuff and badass BMW stuff,
Yeah.
but nothing for Formula One. So we watched the Spanish Grand Prix as we were packing up the room and everything, and actually finished it and was like, okay, that was all right race, whatever. And then this week, I was at Cowboys yesterday because my Cowboys season started this weekend. So I didn't get to watch the race till last night, but I was going through Instagram and I saw a meme that said, "Well, didn't expect all that to happen," and then it said something like four different drivers in 5 races, or 4 different drivers in 4 races, something like that. And I was like, there are 4 different winners in 5 races, something like that. And I was like, holy shit, something did happen. So when I got to the house, started watching it, and was like,
Yeah.
What the fuck were they talking about? Like, what the hell? And then
All hell broke loose. Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, this race is
Was
kind
that
of the
lap?
same, and there's
right,
some
it
stuff.
was what around lap 50, 60, somewhere in there.
It was
when
like
all hell broke loose?
63, and there's 71 laps.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, oh shit, here we go.
But that race is a fun. That race, in no means before that, was boring at all. That was a fucking
it's fun.
badass race.
But
man.
you're still like, okay, Max, you're gonna get this.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you had
what the
that feeling.
hell? You know, I thought the big deal was Leclerc just getting his ass beat at the beginning and them just making all sorts of bad decisions and everything. And then it turned into the Lando versus Max fighting each other the whole time, and then they hit each other and all hell broke loose. And it was like, all right.
What'd
here
you
we
think
go.
about that move that Max did? Do you
It's
think
what
it was?
Max does to everybody?
But did you think it was?
It's his fault.
Yeah, it's his fault. He's just aggressive when someone's competing with him. That's the way he gets.
He gets tired of it.
He gets tired of it, right?
And he starts getting over aggressive. And he said in his post thing, you know, he couldn't see, he didn't know exactly where he was. He thought
Yeah.
he left him a car length or
Nah,
whatever.
he knew
but
what he
no,
was doing.
he did the he's done the same
He
thing
did-
to Alonso. He's done
and
the same thing to Lewis. He's done the
he
same
was
thing
getting-
to all the Ferrari drivers.
And remember too, Lando was getting on his nerves. You could hear him on the radio saying, "Man, he keeps pulling that dive bomber shit."
Yeah.
And then so you could tell it was getting under his skin leading up to it. But I didn't expect them both to do that. And then I was like, I bet you anything Lando thought that Max's car was done, because him to just give up like that, unless there was fatal damage.
They said
Was
there
there
was fatal damage.
Okay. That's the that was the 2 things that I thought. I was like, either Lando
That's the
didn't
thing.
realize that Max was going in and getting fixed, or there was something that was fatally wrong with
Blew
the
a
car.
tire out, made it back to the pits just with rubber, or just spinning around
both
where
of
the
them.
tire is supposed to go. But Max did. Pulled in there. They changed the tires. And what was he, 5th?
5th or 6th, yeah. Yeah, and he was fighting too. As soon as he got back on the track, he was like
He
going just
starts
as hard.
cussing.
Crazy.
That guy.
That race is so intense already because of the speeds. You got 3 DRS zones. You have 3 fucking amazing, just like a plane could land on it, but it's all different like it's all up on the side of a mountain. So you're up, down, up, all over the place. It's just a fucking badass.
That
track.
turn 3 is the only one that is weird, because you're going uphill and you're turning into an uphill blindly as you go through, which is where they hit each other. But that's the only thing that's weird on that track. The rest of it,
Yeah.
I could. It's funny, you sent me that message. I was like, I said
You
the
said
same
you
thing.
just said that.
I just
Yeah.
said that. I could drive a Formula One car flat out on
Yeah.
that track, and I don't think have any issues.
That's one of the tracks that I definitely think the same thing. And it's just because it's because when I started learning that stupid game and how kind of the F1 the shifting of weight goes, because
Yeah.
you do. I know it sounds cheesy, but you do get some kind of taste of how the car shifts when you play video games, even if it's not a sim racing setup. It just reminds your brain, I think, they've got it perfected to where it's really close to being real, like, I guess, as much as you can, right?
Well, and they took real people from a video
Right.
game and put them in cars, and now
That's
they
what-
won world championships and stuff.
That
so
track, though, is
worked their
the
way
one
up.
that I learned how to race
You ain't
in
first or
F1.
last.
Ricky Bobby.
Rubbin's racing. All right, so
Rubbin is what?
racing. This weekend is Silverstone in England.
G'day, mate.
Which there could be English football
Oi.
up against. Ooh, what if there is? Holy shit! I didn't
Yeah.
even think about
Yeah,
that.
you could have
An English
Eng-
race with English football
Yeah.
happen at the same time.
Yeah,
Huh.
you know Lando and Hamilton and all those cats from the UK. Russell, they'll probably have that
Get your tea and
put
crumpets.
in my ear.
What day is?
Yeah, dude.
Hold on a second.
I heard
Nope.
that food over there is nasty, man. Like everybody that's been over there is like, all my friends have gone there is like, dude, don't eat there, man. Just fucking find a McDonald's. It's gonna be terrible, but it's better than their
Well,
food.
the fish and chips is good over there. It's decent.
Yeah.
It's good. No, all the practice and qualifying is on the day that the soccer game is.
Yeah.
It's England versus Switzerland.
Switzerland. I watched that match with Italy.
Germany and Spain is on Friday.
That's
so
gonna
I'll
be
watch that
big.
at work.
That'll be a fun one. Is Spain
It's
really
close,
good this
too.
year?
Spain's-
Just like
yeah.
always.
Well, the odds are even.
Yeah.
So if you're betting, it's a pretty even match. Might make some money off of it. I don't know.
Do you bet?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I've done.
It turns
some.
into a whole weird thing. Used to, but not anymore.
I've done some. Yeah.
I've kind of strayed away.
It's one of those things that's
I'm
like
trying
the
to change
last,
my life.
the last,
Not really.
the last treat myself thing. Like that's like, okay, I've paid everything and I need to make more. Like, it's not like I'm completely struggling right now. If there's any kind of disposable income, I'll be like, okay, I think I'm gonna call my guy real quick and just see a couple of things real quick. But if I don't have any money, I'm a cheap motherfucker, dude. Like,
I love that this little girl's just laying down on the floor below us.
I think I mentioned it last time, but you can gamble on the Special Olympics too.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell us that?
Did you do that?
I read it.
This is
I read it somewhere. You can
This is
gamble on the Special Olympics.
Have you?
That's crazy.
Have
Wow.
you,
Well, I
haven't,
mean,
you
it's
haven't. Have you
sports.
done it?
Mm-mm.
Dude, you need to do it. Place a bet, man. Come on, dude.
What if there's a ringer in there? Have you ever seen that movie? Johnny Knoxville.
Wasn't there a? Was it? I think didn't Ipecac have a band that and the guys were Down syndrome guys
I have no
or something?
idea.
I think they were called
Maybe.
some. They had a weird like a name that you're like, I don't know if I should like this. Like Cooley High or something. The kids of Cooley High.
No, I
Something
don't.
like that.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah.
There's a hip hop group called
I think-
Cooley High.
I think you need to. You should do it. Dude, what if you find a sleeper, man?
Yeah,
Like
you
nobody
tell-
really knows about, man. And think about it. Most people that are gambling on that stuff is probably just doing it as kind of novelty. So if you studied it and you actually knew,
I feel like
You
I'll
could
have to
probably
give them
make
a
some money.
percentage of my. On my
there you go, dude. That's that's genius thinking. Then you don't have to feel like shit about it. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I went to one of those in Lufkin, Texas, when I had a soccer tournament, and it was at the same stadium as they were doing the, I guess the tryouts for Special Olympics and stuff, and it was cool. Like I thought it would be lame because I was there for soccer and I thought I was cool and stuff, and it was in junior high. And then seeing, just all these people and all their family and stuff and how excited everybody got and stuff. I was like, dude, that's cool, man. We ended up staying at the stadium the whole time and just cheering on people, just, watching the whole event. It was cool.
All right. There is a.
I still beat any one of them motherfuckers, dude, on that track, dude. If I raced them, dude, I'd smoke
you
them motherfuckers, dude. I guarantee you I'd lap one of them dudes.
Not now.
I don't know, man.
Man.
They got a one-track mind. That's all they focus on.
You're crazy, dude. That's like saying I can't. Okay, do you think I could beat a blind man's ass in a boxing competition? I guarantee you, I would beat the fuck out of a blind man.
Well, that's not even a fight. I mean,
He's
that's
like
not even right.
a trained Japanese blind.
That'd be my luck. I would get that guy. I'd be like, oh, this is Dustin.
That's like a samurai.
Dustin's
or
all
something.
trying to get. He's my coach, rubbing my shoulders and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, I got this one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, I'd be like.
This will be just like last time.
I'd
Watch
be
this.
laughing.
Watch this. I'll be right back. This won't take long, guys. Let's go ahead
Laughing.
and call the Uber. And go out there and
Okay.
hello. He's fight now. And then and then it's me screaming, Dustin! Dustin, get the fuck, call 911!
There's a phrase I'm not going to use.
What's that? You can use it. We're in the tree of trust.
No, but there's something we used to say. He's got strength.
Oh yeah, didn't some
Because
was it
that
Joe,
is a
someone
proven
like
thing.
some comedian did a bit about that
But
about the
they
strength.
did. But that is
And
a
the Wayans
proven
brothers,
thing.
remember the Wayans brothers? They had that one character that was
You get someone
it Wheelchair Man or something?
You get
I think.
you get someone like that focused on something.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're dead.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
it's over.
they will beat your
Yeah.
ass. And that's like a bunch of those boxing
Yeah.
and wrestling matches. Does she need to go out?
Oh, maybe.
That they have to pull them apart or
Fuck yeah, man.
pull them off each other because of they won't stop.
I don't know. if
That's
it's
what's going to happen.
I don't
to
know if
you.
it's considered
That's what I'm saying.
superhuman strength, though. I don't think that's what they call it. I almost got my ass beat by. I've told the story on the show. I almost got my ass beat by a Down syndrome guy that lived below me, and he had an Elvis outfit on, and it was
Elvis outfit.
He did, and he lived right below me. This was during Valentine's Day, and oh my! I thought he was the lady because it was up in Denton, and they had a van that would come through my my apartment complex and pick up. All the people that went to the state school and stuff. So I don't know, man. They must have been having a dance, like a Valentine's Day dance or something, and I was stoned.
I know better.
And then I walked down the stairs and I saw him, and this lady was with him, and like his assistant or something.
He had an Elvis outfit.
And he had an Elvis outfit, had glasses on and everything, and had some balloons and shit. And I was stoned, and I was just like, "That's pretty cool, man." Like that, just kind of did that. And then I started walking up the stairs, and all of a
Rich
sudden I
knows
hear
what
a
we're talking about.
"Fuck you!" I was like, "Oh shit, who is he talking to me?" And so I was like trying to get him out at my house real quick, and he did it again. He yelled it again, and so I looked down, and the lady's like, "Come on, let's go." And he thought I was making fun of him, I think, or something. Like he was like I think he thought I had a shit-eating smile on my face. And I think he was really putting it out there for some girl or something because he dressed up as Elvis. He had a bunch of balloons.
You should have taken one for the team and let him beat you.
No, man. I tried to get inside the apartment as soon as I could, dude, because of the strength, you said.
That would have been the perfect wingman. You let a guy beat the shit out of you so he looks strong in front of his woman.
He'd
He'd
his
get
woman,
laid.
Okay, look, first of all, his woman worked at a state school. Like, she wasn't like a cream of the crop female.
So,
Like,
to him it is.
She wasn't with. That's the thing, though. I don't think that he was actually on a date with her. I think she was just driving whoever the date was around. Kind of like you've seen Love on the Spectrum and those shows like that.
Yeah.
Kind of. Some of those people can't drive, so they get taken around by their assistants. And their assistants, I think that's who they were with. I don't think it was his woman.
Okay. Well, then never mind. All right.
But he might have been fighting. He might have wanted to fight for the honor of his assistant. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I didn't want him any part of it, and I got inside my apartment as soon as I could.
Matt didn't want the smoke.
I didn't want to smoke with him, dude.
Rich said Matt out there picking mates off the short bus.
See, that's why I don't tell personal stories anymore on the show.
All right, so there's a band in Finland.
It never starts off good when that happens.
And it is a punk band.
How many churches have they burned? That's Sved.
I don't think they're allowed to play with fire because it's a punk band made up of men with Down syndrome. The band was formed on a nonprofit workshop in 2009 on guitarist Pirate Kuruka's name day, which the band is named after. Their name, Pirata Nirakan Ninapopvit. They've since gained a bit of a cult following and use their music to raise awareness about people living with mental deficiencies. Would you like to hear a song?
Yeah.
This song is called...
Are they on Ipecac?
No, I was looking up. I couldn't find anything on Ipecac, so then I just went, is there
what?
band with Down syndrome?
There's a record label.
Oh.
I'll check it out. You know what? This sounds just like what it was.
Maybe this was them.
But it doesn't say anything about them being with Ipecac. Like their U.S. label.
So, the band has been chronicled in the documentary The Punk Syndrome.
There's a documentary called The Punk Syndrome? Does it say where that's at?
Listen.
It's fucking cool.
It sounds like any foreign punk, so I could just say any punk from any other country falls into this category.
Yeah. It sounds like somebody opening up for the Methinks.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
Marlon, have
could
these
totally
guys
sell it.
opened for you guys before?
I'm gonna laugh if Marlon and them
It's
have
like,
played
oh
with
yeah,
them. Yeah,
we
they're
played a show
fucking
with
cool.
them.
They probably have. They
They're
probably
really good.
smoked weed with them, drank with them, and whatever those guys do in the Methinks.
I translated the name
dopers.
and I didn't understand it until I read that article because it is Pirata Caracas name day.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, so that's that.
I'm gonna have to look into this and get back with. The
Are there
audience.
any hip hop artists, Down syndrome hip hop artists?
Not that I'm aware of, but you know, there's a
I'm gonna
bunch
look
that
for
sound
'em.
like they have it.
All
All right, well, Joe's email address.
You know, I might agree with you there.
I swear, next time I go out with y'all, I'm gonna have a bulletproof vest, man. I'll get paranoid.
Is it like all those local guys you were talking about earlier that are like,
Those dudes in the Crips that you were talking about. Oh,
they hang out down on Morningside and
oh gosh. Now,
Glen
seriously,
Garden.
I'm not
Oh,
joking
there.
now. At this point, I need some plates for my my bulletproof vest now.
You know what would be awesome?
Where you going?
Hold on.
Cicadas. Why
Is
are
to
you
be
wearing
a
a bulletproof
rapper.
vest?
A rapper with Tourette's.
I bet you there's someone like that.
Is there anybody
I
nationally
feel
known?
like if you,
Yeah,
I
there
feel like
has
if
to
you
be.
Google it,
Yeah,
It's gotta be, right?
It will turn up.
Remember that?
but it would all
fucking-
fit. It would work. You'd be like,
Yeah,
that
I've known.
guy's not.
I've known a
over-cussing.
lot of badass dudes with Tourette's that fucking are badasses at their craft. Like Patrick Waugh, that motherfucker, dude. Remember him? He used to give us fits. And
I
he'd sit
think-
there and be like this. He'd be
I
doing his
think-
head, and then and when he would when they take a time out, he'd have to flip his shit up because it drove him nuts. I
I
think.
think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I feel like it exists. I mean,
There
there's
has to
all
be.
goalies.
there's openly gay
Yeah.
rappers. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Tranny rappers.
Who's the best trainee rapper?
Shit, I couldn't tell you.
I bet you there's got to be some fucking like fat like white dude that's like just a badass rapper out in like Mississippi or something. I bet that's just like got a cool ass name too. Like
there's
I'm Sugar Puff.
a bunch of
And just
famous
nails
actors.
it.
Oh,
Huh?
here's musicians. Let's see here: Bass Hunter, Herb Albert,
Bass Hunter has it.
Billie Eilish,
Really?
Clear Up.
Billie Eilish has Tourette's.
She has Tourette and what is it?
I don't believe it.
Cynthia, or whatever it is.
I think she just gets pissed and cusses a lot.
Jamie Grace Harper.
Yeah.
She has Tourette syndrome, ADHD, obsessive compulsive disorder, anxiety disorder, and a Grammy.
That's crazy.
Anna Lee, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Van Halen?
No, Mozart. Okay.
Oh,
I was
I
gonna say
think
Wolfgang
that's
Puck.
Damn,
Oh,
Wolfgang Puck.
Michael Wolff. Would you like an athlete?
Yeah, man.
David Beckham,
Okay. I didn't know that, but
Tim Howard, Jeremy Steinberg,
Patrick Waugh.
Steve Wallace, NASCAR driver, Rusty Wallace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
So,
be cussing
Ricky
behind the
Bobby.
wheel too.
Oh,
I think you just do that, so that all makes sense.
I think if you had a video
I'm a hip-hop
camera in my car, you would say the same about me as well.
Bass Hunter's rad.
I say evil shit too, like fucking you like that donut? I'll fucking take that donut and piss on it and feed it to your girl.
But that's like at 5 a.m. at the donut shop.
Yeah, and there's no one on the road. Like that guy's got problems, man. He came in here all fired up, looking for donuts, and had some weird plan.
Huh.
That's it for athletes.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a short list.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
It
sorry,
wasn't- it wasn't
short
anything.
bus. What'd you say?
A short list. Relax.
Man, this show. Whew. Might delete
Oh,
this one, Joe. I don't know if you want this one getting out.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, yeah? I
Maybe
can
like
see
an
that.
hour, cut it out,
Yeah.
edit it out.
Yeah.
Jamie Grace.
Say
Dylan
say
C.
you got
Brady.
abducted or something.
It's just the part where I'm talking about my album.
Yeah. AI, the rest of it. Me and Dustin just talk about Legos.
So I'm reading this article about celebrities with Tourette's that are coming out and making it known. You know, they're kind of building it. And then the next article after this, as I scroll down, does the viral skim nipple bra look and feel realistic? Here's my take.
The what?
It's a bra with nipples built into it. And
Oh,
if
yeah?
you ever go down to Sammy's Barbecue,
Hang on, man.
you'll see it.
So what's it
Sammy's
called?
Barbecue on
What's it
Bra
called?
with nipples.
Bras that have
Skims
built-in
nipple push-up bra.
Skims nipple. This is. I will be
bra.
wearing this in Stink Flamingo. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you got a
Skims
whole
nipple
outfit for that.
bra.
Got
Push-
a whole outfit for that.
Bra. Skims
For a
ultimate
white beater,
bra
you good.
nipple.
No.
Oh yeah. Let's see these bad boys. God, I sound like such a perp. Oh, sure enough, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's built into them, and you just wear
Wow.
it around. So
Ha-
that
do
way
we-
it looks
okay.
like you're pokey.
First of all, do we have any ladies in the chat room right now? Is Susie in there? Or is she doing
Some-
stuff?
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, I'd like to meet. I don't know. I'm sure I've probably been fooled, but I've always assumed that the nips that I saw when I was out and about were excited nips, percolating nips.
And if you go to, like I said, if you go to Sammy's Barbecue, it's not.
I didn't know that.
They do that for tips.
Son of a
As long as
bitch,
they ain't
man.
got a butt
Is it-
pad on.
Oh no, is there butt pads too?
Yeah.
Is
butt
that a
pad-
thing?
I knew about butt
pads
injections.
do exist.
I knew there was butt injections and shit.
It's
that-
like there's
that
padded
strippers were
bras,
getting.
there's padded panties.
I watched a chick rotate her butt implant one night.
It was out of place.
It had
Damn.
moved and gotten weird, and she had to
She
rotate
had
it.
to punch it. She had to punch it
Yeah.
back in place.
Well, you see the ones
Speaking
now
of the
that,
yellow
hey,
rose.
you see the ones now that now they put LED lights in the implants and you can control
That's
it with your
fake.
phone.
That's fake.
It isn't?
Interesting.
Yeah. How
Did I
long
get
you-
fooled
Yes.
again?
How long
God
do you?
nabbit.
The first thing you
That
got
was
to
the
think
first
of
thing I
is
was do if I went
how
to
do you
Yellow
charge
Rose.
it?
Huh?
How do you charge it?
The LED light?
Yeah. When,
Well,
what do
you
you
have to
do
go
when the
get-
batteries die?
But I thought you had to go get your boobs tuned up. Like most girls that I know that have boob jobs, they go like every 6 months and get them tuned up.
But the battery ain't gonna last that long.
I don't know, man. With 5G network
But
that
there- man,
AT&T
but there
offers,
is a whole like rabbit hole of like body modifications, and it's wicked.
this is
It
the new
is.
advertising AT&T should start using.
But
Do you like
five-
to light your boobs?
No
Use the
way.
5G network.
No. Hold on.
and the
You're onto
power.
something.
I know, man.
We just start putting cell towers in implants,
Hell yes.
and they just stick out. They're like,
Yeah.
bam, you get good reception.
Yeah, yeah. You have to. And
You're like
sometimes-
riding
you
on
know
the
how-
bus. You're like, man, my
you know how
reception's great. And you
sometimes
look over
when
and
they
there's
first
a chick
came out
with a
with
giant
those-
rack.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
dude, yes, you're onto something. Because remember okay, so back in the day when the touch lamps first came out, and you would touch it, and your friend would come up and touch you, and then they would light up. Would you see a girl would make it touch sensitive and stuff, and like you would go grab one of the girl's boobs, and then I would touch your arm. And
I don't think
then
this is
I would
legal.
touch someone else's arm, huh?
I don't think you can just go grab a boob and hope that there's a cell tower in
We
it.
asked for consent first.
Anyway, it could be the same technology. Is all I'm saying.
We asked for consent first.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't rape boob.
What
We
if?
wouldn't do that.
What if you're a girl with a fantastically large, firm rack, and you put your RFID at the end of it, so that way, when your hands are full and you need to go in a bathroom or a building
Yes,
that has an RFID reader, you just go, "Brr,"
dude.
and it lets you in.
What if your girl can hide your tracking device when you go on a flight and you gotta like the plane's going down, you're on your way to like Cancun, Mexico, and you're out in the
Right.
middle of the ocean. You just got your.
Well, that goes back to
what
where
do
they were
call-
talking
What do
about.
they call
Apple AirTag in there.
No, but the military. What do they
That
use?
goes, that goes
GPS.
back to where they were talking about chipping us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is all debauchery of the human body, man. This is all in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's
This
called
is what-
it's called the what do they call it
The
the
Egyptians fucked
abomination
things up.
the abomination of the human body. Supposedly that's going to be happening all over the place before the end times, and guess what?
We're in the end times, sir.
We're in the end times. Would you like to have the controller for your lady's boobs? So, oh my gosh, if Susie, dude, check it out. If Susie was an artist and did like a short set or something,
Why do you always throw it at her? Why don't you throw
because
it at someone else?
she had this technology, I guarantee you, Dustin would have the app and be like, "Watch this, man. She's gonna be sitting there playing, and all of a sudden,
A laser show.
there's going to be a globe that shows up on her left boob. Watch, and there's just going to be a globe.
What is
Like
it?
Earth.
Is this the Sphere in Vegas all of a
And
sudden? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, you could advertise Joe's new album.
There you-
His album release
What
on,
in YouTube
on
is this?
Susie's boob.
Wait a second. No. Now I got something even better. Okay?
It's a think tank.
No. There's a bunch of women that have these in them. Okay.
Okay.
It just
And
says
you
Joe, new album
have an
out on Friday.
RFID chip on you,
Yeah.
and as you walk by them, their boobs glow when you get within a 10 to 20 foot range, and it says, new album out this
Yeah.
Thursday,
That'd
this
be
Friday.
high quality advertising right there.
That'd be trippy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what's this gonna cost me?
Well, we got to talk to Jeremy about that.
Once again, that's why these glow implants don't work, because of the battery.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to lay down in bed when you go to sleep and plug a USB charger on the side of your
man,
boob.
I'd make my girl get Mars. I'd have Mars. No, I'd put Mars on that booty. I'd put Mars on that big old booty. Is what I'd do.
Well, they're still. I mean, Japan's still working on the sex dolls, so.
Can I get my sex doll with the topography?
The sex dolls will be able to do it first.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. I think Dustin opened up a link. Here we go.
Yeah. We'll talk about this later.
Looks like we're about to order some sex dolls.
Oh, anyway. So, one of the things when I was in New York, and I want to figure this out, because we went and saw the whole trip up there was to see Dillinger Escape Plan. And they had holograms on stage during their show. In front of the drums, it was those spinning lights. Have you seen those? Like it's a collection of like 6 spinning LED fan things, and they get spinning fast, and then it's like a hologram. You can have a hologram image on it and everything. It all reads it. So they had that in front of the drum riser, and it's really cool because they showed all sorts of stuff. Mainly it was a transistor tube, but then there's other stuff going on. It was really, really neat the way they performed it. And then after the show, like walk around New York, I saw a couple of them for advertisements, and then we fly back to left field, and they're all over the place in left field, spinning.
Wow.
Single ones spinning for advertisements that are, hologram advertisements.
That's crazy.
We need to acquire some.
Yeah, man.
We need
should.
to acquire some.
Yeah, we'll also
and we'll rent them out to people.
Yeah.
If you want them for your show,
right.
We have a spinning hologram.
That'd be sick.
But we don't do advertisement. You want to tell everybody
Have you looked
why?
into them?
Huh?
Have you looked into them?
I need to go find them and see.
Freaking! I'm gonna toss this softball up to you
I'm
one
curious,
more time
I'm
too.
curious to see how much those cost.
How would we do? Why would we do advertising? We don't do advertising. Why don't you tell everybody why?
We don't do advertising
There's
because
another softball toss.
This podcast is a value for value model. If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, if you like what's going on,
Like what you see
in it, or if you just want us to shut the fuck up, then give us a whole bunch of money and we'll leave. But
we'll leave you alone forever.
If you think this show has entertained you, what's a cup of coffee to you?
Question.
There's Venmo up there. You can
Have you seen the Cybertruck for kids?
Well, we were trying to talk about our donating, our like people helping us out.
It's
like, with
fucking
donations.
sick. I was
All right,
in
Joe.
I was in Euless, chilling at my friend's pool.
Go ahead, man.
And I'm like, I just saw something zoom by, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
It was a ice cream truck.
It's a fucking mini Cybertruck for kids.
What?
And there
Like
was a
full
grown,
on
there's a
Elon
grown,
specs,
and there was a
like-
grown woman driving it, and the kids sitting in the trunk of it, and they're going at least a good 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
On that thing, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Really?
And so I get on the Tesla website, and
they have
they're selling them for $1,500.
And they're electric.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
And I
I
was
might
like,
have that up in
whoa.
Arkansas.
I was like, what? And then they have quads too. They have little quads for kids.
Dude, I've started to see them more around DFW now. There's more.
I've seen
more
a
people
ton
are
of 'em.
starting to get them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a black one the other day.
How'd that look? Was
downtown.
it one of those the flat black one?
And it was like a shiny black, and it looked like shit.
Oh, really?
Really, really bad.
Yeah, I've seen some cool ones, and I've seen some. I haven't seen. I can't tell if the videos that I've seen of it romping, like doing off road, is real or not. I think there's some deep fakes out there, some cheap fakes.
I wouldn't have one. They're too much for 120,000.
Yeah, I would have
for
a-
one.
I'd
I
have
can
an M5.
Check it out.
Way cooler shit.
Yeah, I'd have an M5.
It's just a screenshot.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's fucking sick.
Oh shit, I saw a booty.
oh
wait. Oh yeah, I keep trying to.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a
it's a
screenshot.
screenshot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's fucking sick.
yeah. Wonder how long it lasts and how
That's
big.
kinda dope.
Could someone like your size get in there?
Yeah,
Really?
like I
It's
said, it was a
it's
grown woman driving
grown
it.
woman, so she
It was
wasn't a small woman. She wasn't a small one going, "Would you like some company, young man?"
Here you go, Joe. Look,
Oh, that's sick.
it's these things. Look, hold on. Go back to that first video. There you go.
Dude, watch. I
Oh,
bet.
that's hard.
Let me see.
Right?
That's like some Johnny Quest shit.
What is it?
It's the
Except the-
3D hologram thing
Oh yeah.
that we need to get.
Well, it's funny you brought that
That's
up
sick.
because I got something to bring up to both of y'all. I didn't know a rapper was coming in today. I thought it was someone else that was coming in. So you'll be perfect for this. Did you guys see what Drake did?
Which one?
The most recent thing that not his beef, but his Tupac hologram or his Tupac AI.
Oh yeah, and he got sued for that.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think
He got
about that,
sued?
dude?
Yeah.
But honestly, do you think that's cool or not?
I have no idea. I don't know what happened.
He wrote some vocals for one of his songs, and he used AI Tupac to rap with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean,
yet.
a lot of people are doing that too. They're making songs.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They're
Everybody's
making songs
doing
like
it, but-
Drake, and they're making songs make it sound like Kendrick. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well,
I just-
didn't Randy Travis just went to Capitol Hill about that because he wrote a song, and they used all AI. You know, Randy Travis stuck in a wheelchair now because he had that stroke, and he can't. He can move around and function, but he can't sing
Perform.
and perform. So he wrote a song using AI and released it, and supposedly it's
good.
pretty damn good or whatever. But he went to I saw there was a news story of him on Capitol Hill when I was in New York. It just flashed up that he was up there trying to get something pushed with that, but that's as far as I got. That's all I
Well,
know.
I think. I mean, I don't know all the details about this Drake thing, but like, is Tupac's family even making money from it? Because if he's
He
using
had
his,
to take it down. They made.
Oh,
him,
they did?
They made him take it down.
they did. So,
Mm.
was it actually in one of his releases, like an album, or was
There-
he just doing
well,
it
it
live
was
at
part of-
concerts, or
It was
kind of a-
part of. They were using it. He was
marketing
using
thing?
it part of the beef because they were dropping
he
songs.
was?
They were dropping songs back and forth.
So how
Yeah.
long is this
So what did you
Kendrick
drop?
Lamar
Hold
thing,
on.
dude?
Hold on. Did he was he like, look, Tupac's on my side, and we're like, Tupac's fucking dead. You have a fake hologram Tupac.
Oh yeah, we all
to
knew.
take
it.
up my
we all
side.
knew it was AI. Like
Yeah, like so.
Shit.
What's that supposed to prove?
I think it
it's
was
part
like
of the
two people.
beef.
It wasn't just Tupac. It was Tupac and somebody else. He was like two people. I forgot who the other person was, but like,
I don't know, man. Tupac was pretty hardcore West Coast. I mean, he still loved the East Coast, but he was pretty hard West Coast when he passed away. I don't know if he would be just jumping right on his side. I think Kendrick Lamar would probably have something to say about that too.
what was it? I just saw a video this morning. Rick Ross was doing a show in Vancouver, and like he doesn't.
Yeah,
And Rick Ross don't like Drake.
yeah,
And so at the Rick Ross show, they played Kendrick's song "Not Like Us,"
yeah.
and apparently there was a bunch of Drake fans in the crowd. They fucking
Got
rushed
pissed.
him.
Really?
They fucking rushed him. I was like, wow.
Oh wait, I did see the video that he ran off stage.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
yeah.
that's crazy.
I think I saw something too before I came over here that Nas played Red Rocks. Like did some kind of it looked like some kind of performance he did with a live band. But
Really?
it might I'm not sure. It looked new because it looked like summertime at Red Rocks, but it looked fucking cool. I was like, dude, can you imagine seeing that show at Red Rocks?
That'd be
yeah.
pretty cool.
Like, yeah.
I think that's on my goals
Hi.
for next year. Like go to a Red Rock show and then go on a cruise.
You can do it, man.
Where you want to cruise to?
I don't even know. I just want to go. I don't know. Maybe Jamaica.
I'm the
or
same
something.
way,
I don't
man.
know.
At least you're going to Padre pretty soon.
Yeah, it's my second time going, but
Yeah.
I still haven't been on a plane, so I need to get on a plane.
I want you to go to New York with Dustin and I someday. Or why don't I become
never been on a plane?
Australian?
Never been on a
Come to
plane.
NAM with us.
Come to Nam.
Dude, you'd love it.
Dude, you'd love it.
You'd have a
Not
blast, man.
Vietnam.
Well, if we go to Vietnam,
that was the first thing
you
that
can
came to my
come.
head. I said, we're going to Nam.
You can
The
come.
North American music merchandising.
Yeah, but if
convention
we do go to Vietnam, you're more than welcome to come
Yeah.
with us.
Hey,
thing. Matt has some ladyboy hookup over there, so it's all
I
good.
mean, I'm sure it's cheap over there.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's racist.
you
Just
would not
kidding.
have liked our flight to New York for your
it
first
bumpy?
flight. It was bumpy. It
Yeah.
got bumpy. We
Shit,
got
y'all
over
flew Spirit?
DC.
Was-
Well, I was on Southwest. DC, it was bumpy. Then
Yeah.
we got over Philly. It was a little bumpy, and then we
Yeah.
started making our way into Manhattan and coming
I
down.
be sleep like a mud.
We banked. Well, here's the thing.
I
People
be-
get
I
freaked
be
out.
edibled out.
People
Yeah.
get freaked out at turbulence. right?
Xanax.
So I be
And-
out.
I've been on flights where they've dropped like 50 to 100 feet. You know, where you're just like, poof, and you get weightless. And you're like, woo, roller coaster. And you laugh and it's fun, but everybody's all screaming and freaking out. You just got to think of this as like, it's the same feeling as if you're driving down the road in a bus or in your car or something or in a motorhome. That's all it is. Is like you're just feeling little bumps in
Like
the
you're
air.
driving in stockyards.
I
Bumpy
think-
as
yeah,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
just little bumps.
but the thing that throws you off is after that happens, you're like, ha ha, bumpy. You're like, but I'm fucking 17,000 feet up in the air right now. So
Yeah, and you
I've
got
I've
to
been, I've been on the
you
old
can-
Texas Giant. I know how this goes.
you can fall 100
Always
feet. And it's
gave
okay.
me
I'm not afraid of heights.
it always gave me a headache, man.
But
The
we
giant.
we were banking into New York City, and we were lining up. And as we were in the middle of the bank, we hit turbulence, and the plane shifted like this.
Oh,
Sideways,
down? Yeah,
and
yeah.
on the
yeah.
side and down.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I started
That-
laughing at that. And then when we landed, it's the hardest landing I've ever had.
In LaGuardia or what's
Yeah.
up? Yeah.
They
Is it crosswinds?
that pilot wanted to make sure that fucking plane was on the ground. Like
Yeah.
he just slammed it in the ground. It's like, good God. And
Did you
it
talk
was
to him
funny.
afterwards and say,
Like,
hey, man?
one
I
of
was
the
the way
pilot,
there or the way back?
one of the pilot or co-pilots on the way there. One of the pilot or co-pilots came on and goes, we're here, and everybody started clapping and stuff and cheering, but
She looked
it was
displeasured.
fucking hard
you-
landing.
Is that a normal thing now? People just start
No.
clapping. on the
Well,
way back?
when shit like that
Yeah,
happens,
they'll
yeah.
clap. And then, hey, I have a question, though. Did you stop by the cockpit on your way out and be like, hey, I need to talk to the pilot?
Let me show you how this is done.
I got some simulator time and this exact situation. I'm going to critique
Well,
you real quick.
I didn't
and
wanna-
let you know what you did wrong.
I
here.
played Ace Combat 6, and this is
Yeah,
not.
I know what's going on. I didn't want to. I didn't want
Badass
to.
game.
I didn't want to fuck with him too much because it is a 737 Max. So, you know, it's like, we were on a Boeing, and you know,
You didn't want to be disrespectful to
Fucking
Matt.
Boeing.
I
you
was
know?
like, fucking Boeing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a hard fucking landing. It was really
I've had
hard.
some rough weather around over DC, and I've actually made a rough landing in rough weather in DC back in the 90s when they would just fly into shit. Like, there'd be a hurricane, and like, oh, fuck it, we just take the plane down. We'll be all right. And, yeah, it's I think the summertime in the Northeast, there's some more, it's a little bit rougher of weather for them. Like, you know how we have our spring in, like, May and April? I think up there, like, June and July is when they really get some crazy-ass weather, so.
The thing is, like, I wasn't on board with this theory, but I've been we've talked about
The
on the show
low-end
before.
theory?
No, I get into
It's a good album.
it was. I mean, that's what broke them. But what I'm on a bunch of pilot forums and stuff, you know, because I'm an aviation nerd, and a lot of pilots have been griping about the way airlines are conserving fuel. Is they no longer stair step on your approach. Used to, you would stair step. You would come down as you started getting closer to your destination. You'd start stair stepping down.
Yeah.
And the reason you do this is to avoid jet wash from the plane in front of you, or a jet plane, or a plane around you, as you're coming in for landing, and it helps reduce turbulence. Well, in these times of everything costing an arm and fucking leg, the airlines are like, we're no longer stair stepping, we're bringing you straight in and down.
Shit.
And so,
Is it safer to do
you're
the stair
pretty
step
much,
or not?
Yeah, it's way safer,
Oh my gosh.
and it's a way
It's a
more
terrible
pleasant
story.
ride.
Yeah.
It's
I've
a
done-
way
I know-
more pleasant.
Yeah, I've
ride.
done it. I know what you're
So-
talking about.
Now, when they get their destination, you know, they'll start coming in, and a lot of times you're following another jet stream in, so it's going to be rough your last 30, 40 minutes of your flight until you're on the ground because you're in someone else's jet wash. And it's just because they're not staggering and stair-stepping these planes as they come in.
I always thought it was just that there was more turbulent air between, like, in the lower air right before you land.
I've flown into New York on perfectly, like, perfect smooth rides all the way there in the past.
I think it also has to do with the direction.
The direction.
I've
I
met-
mean, there's a
it's
lot
funny
of factors.
you would
the
think
direction and the
that flying
heat
east
and
would be
the
an
humidity.
easier flight, but technically, when you're going from Texas, you're also pulling a lot of north, so you got that you're crossing the jet stream too. So
And I said it on the podcast because we podcasted from the air, in the plane, and everybody looked at us like we were weirdos. But
they get a free drink this time.
no, we didn't get a free drink. But I looked at the airspeed, and we were right under a Mach. Like we were hauling
Yeah.
fucking. We got there 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
We were hauling ass getting there. But yeah,
you should have asked them to do
that's a lot of
turn
things.
upside down and land in the Potomac, or not? What is it? The what river was it?
The East River. or
East
the
River,
Hudson?
yeah, the Hudson.
I can't remember which one he did. It was either East River or Hudson. But yeah, that's what a lot of pilots are talking about. They're talking about that's why these flights have become more turbulent
It's 'cause of
now,
that, huh?
is because the airlines are trying to reduce fuel costs. And
See, I wonder how
bring
many
them in
little
quicker.
tidbits like that. Tidbits is a great word, by the way. But I wonder how many tidbits like that we don't know that people that are in that business, like pilots and stuff, are like, dude, the shit that they make us cut corners with as far as airlines and them cutting profit, like making or cutting, debt and trying to get as much profit as possible. Like, I bet you there's a book like that big of bullshit that they
all
do,
the new
man.
wild,
all the new
Yeah.
planes with domestic flights have
Yeah.
that are being delivered have no entertainment systems in them.
Shit, I remember when the
really?
fucking
It's
everybody-
Wi-Fi
like they're
to your
fucking-
device. To
yeah.
your device.
Remember when everybody on left field was on fucking strike for the fucking
Yeah.
longest?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There are, someone's still on strike, right? In one group of the either pilots or
that's just wild.
I don't
the
know.
flight
It
attendants
seems like
for American
It's
Airlines.
like hundreds
I
of
think are
thousands
still
of
doing
people
It
fly
seems
on
like-
a plane,
yeah.
and like, damn, you would think they get paid some kind of, decent.
it. Yeah, especially on the
No,
responsibility, man.
there's an awesome chart that I saw the other day, and I need to find it, but it talks about airlines, how much money they lose per flight, depending on the type of plane, depending on the class.
Yeah.
So, like, they don't make any money on first class.
So what would the class of '94 make? That's me. That's me.
I'll have to dig it up, but they don't make where they make their money is in the business class, and they barely make any money in economy, but they make no money in first class.
Really.
Yeah, it was a really, really interesting breakdown. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. The air industry, I guess, could do. They could do some self-reflection and try to figure things out real soon, real quick, and that'd be fine with me. You know. Eating some mom spaghetti.
Good segue, because that's where Eric went the other day.
Detroit.
He was in Detroit, and
Went
he
to
went
the-
to Mom's Spaghetti.
I saw
Really?
pictures of that shit. It don't even look that good.
He said it's all right.
Man, I don't know.
I hate shit. I hate buying shit I can make in 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah. They pay ridiculous prices for something you can make in 5 minutes. All right, Joe. You're here.
Matt, I need a fat tire.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Was it
Hell
the same
yeah.
kind? You want
No.
the same one?
Fat tire.
The fat tire.
Fat tire?
There's fat tires in there.
No, I thought that was a fat tire that he gave him.
No, he gave it some. This was really good too.
That wasn't a fat tire?
Man, I need to get
All
that.
right, all right,
I wonder
hang
if
on.
the seller has that pack. You can get that.
Sorry about that.
I got that at Sam's or Costco, one of them.
Okay.
Costco. It's a big brick, but it's really good. I love New Belgium. They're what got me into craft beer. Was like they were the first ones getting that right there. I'll say that was the first real craft
this
beer.
is
I ever
really
had.
good. This is amazing on a hot day, and then this is the OG.
Yep, because that
Fat
it was
tire.
all stupid, Anheuser-Busch, Miller bullshit,
Mhm.
and that was the first beer that came rolling around. That was like, we're
Started
not
the
from
crap.
here.
Yeah, they
We're
did.
from Colorado. We're from a craft beer. I used to drink Fat Tire like
Yeah.
crazy.
Man.
That's
Loved
right.
it.
Everyone went didn't
What was the-
Dogfish come out around that same time too, up in the Northeast too?
Yeah,
It was
maybe
like
so.
that's when the craft war started, really.
Because
Yeah.
the can didn't look
Started
like
with that.
this. It wasn't.
No,
it was
that's
like,
their new.
It's
logo.
like blue. It was all blue, or was it all red?
red.
Yeah.
It was all red.
Okay.
That sucks. My daughters are about to go to Colorado, and I don't get to go.
I
Hook
miss
us up,
Colorado.
New Belgium. What's good?
Dude,
I need a trip to Colorado
me
bad.
too. Me too.
Bad, like in my balls bad.
Rocky Mountain.
All right. you
Yeah.
doing, sir?
All right, let's go.
What's up, man? It's
You got
Monday.
some shit going on.
Yeah, you do. Your
Got a
your
lot of
calendar.
shit on the shit.
Your calendar,
You do.
man.
Yeah.
How many
yeah.
chicks are you fucking now?
Whoa.
Man, hopefully just one.
How's the puss? Who did that? Is that Segura? Segura? You getting any good puss lately?
Is this still stuff from your mom's house?
Yeah. Yeah, man, you're busy for sure, dude.
Yeah, man, everything's lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool venues
Six,
too.
Yeah, 6 stuff. 6. Well, really 7. I just need waiting on the next one to confirm. But yeah,
All pushing the new product.
yeah. Got a album drops Friday. Craft Can Classes Deluxe, July
Mhm.
5th. Deluxe version of the EP we dropped last year, all produced by Session.
And this is on all digital platforms.
All digital platforms, anywhere you can grasp music. SoundCloud, YouTube.
Can I put it in my TikTok videos?
Sure you can. Snapchat,
Can you really?
yeah.
Really?
Snapchat, all that. Yeah, it'll be on everything.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Distro Kid, distributing all my music.
What about RubHub?
That's badass.
Can I get it put on RubHub?
RubHub.
Have you made any lyric videos to put up on Pornhub? That seems to be what people are doing now with weird stuff. Have you seen
I
that?
Interesting.
imagine, dude. Have you done an AI song
Put a
about
little
Pornhub?
bobblehead that goes with the words.
Yeah. But the bobblehead's a bouncing penis.
I love living I love living right now, man. It's like every single day there's a new invention that
new way to do
involves
things.
involves sex in
And
our
it's pretty
privates.
12 tracks, about 35 minutes of runtime.
35 minutes of runtime.
You know, got some like EDM house.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's remixes on there.
Remixes
We
on
heard.
there,
Yeah, they were
you know.
good.
You
Is there a
can
metal version of any of the
you can
tunes
shuffle
out?
too. I don't know, man.
Oh,
Just tell AI.
You might look out.
You seen those
There's been discussions.
side quest. You see those little songs that AI's doing, like 1950s version of "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac.
Oh
or
yeah,
like-
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
like-
awesome.
Yeah, some of those are cool. Some of them are silly, but some of them, like, dude, okay, I can get like some of that Hetfield stuff that we listened to. I was like, it's pretty good, actually.
At some point, all of it's
Doing
going to
the
break
80s
down, and
yacht rock.
everybody's going to just give up, right? Like, I can't file this many lawsuits against people using my shit, so I'm just giving up.
I want to get that and chop it up and sample it.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that's I don't know. We live in a weird time, man. We live
Yeah.
in a really weird time. But yeah, 12 tracks, 4 remixes.
4 original tracks off the EP.
Mm-hmm.
4 more tracks, which is a freestyle and three more tracks.
I'm a
And
big
then-
fan of that freestyle.
And then,
Oh,
and
you
then
recorded
the-
a freestyle?
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you do that
Well, we
live
actually
at a show
we actually
or
did
studio?
that. We actually in studio. We actually did that. We dropped the freestyle before we even dropped the EP, just for promo. And then people were like, "Yo, that was dope. Are you gonna put it on the project?" I was like, "Might as well."
Well, now I am. yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
So I just
That's
went ahead
cool.
and put it on there.
How long did you go?
A good minute and a half,
Yeah.
minute some change.
This is what Dustin and I were saying before you came in a few hours ago. That it's, I think the thing that's the most unique about your craft and the way it's headed and the direction it's headed is, and I love the craft beer shtick and play. That's fucking awesome. But it's your vocals on this stuff now. You have this classic sound, like classic hip hop sound to your voice, also with a blend of new school too, and it's fucking cool to listen to. It's like we say. Like Posty kind of has it, and I say that because Posty, he messes with other types of music sometimes. You'll see him do things and stuff, and sometimes he reminds me of an old school sound to when he, especially that weird trill in his voice that he does, that nobody really knows how he does it, but he does it. There's something about your vocals too that's unique like that too. That's like there's some kind of cool ass shit that you have that reminds me of old school and nude school. And did I say nude school?
Nude school.
Nude
It's
school as
all
well.
about sex. That's all his brain.
Well, I'm just a student. I'm just a student in the game.
Nude
man.
school as well too.
I'm just a student of the game.
It's very good
I
stuff,
just-
man. Very good stuff.
Thank you.
I like how these 4 new tracks are, like I was telling you earlier, they're very chill and relaxed.
Mhm.
and I dig them because it's like a summer evening, chilling out on the back porch, having some beers, listening to this, having this on in the background. This would be a total, like, just fit perfect.
Smoking.
Feel the vibe.
Yeah, it's
You could
cool
say
because
it.
it comes in with the OG.
SWAT mosquitoes.
Comes in with the OG. Comes in with the like OG
Beating my
rap,
wife.
and then it chills out, and then it just goes into it just slides into party mode. Like
Yeah. Once you
from-
get the remixes, that's when the
Yeah.
beers are in. It's time to dance.
from that last track dancing
Yeah,
to the
man.
remixes,
Yeah.
it just slides right into there.
That's when the Hennessy and Keystones get busted out. What?
Did you see?
Huh?
I saw in a.
What?
I hate to derail this.
Oh yeah, we
But
don't,
I
we don't
saw-
ever derail our show.
I saw an abomination yesterday.
Uh-oh.
So I stopped, went over to the Star to do cowboy stuff, and I stopped. They have a racetrack right down the street, and I stopped there to get some drinks and stuff to make it through the day. Peach flavored Bush beer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, but they did that same shit
They,
with
a
Bud
few
Light,
years,
didn't they?
yeah, they did that a few years ago. Remember, they came up with was it Natural Light had a cantaloupe or not cantaloupe,
They should have just
what
kept
is
the
it,
rainbow on the can. Not
not cranberry, but grapefruit. They had a grapefruit like Natural
Makes
Light
sense.
or light something like that. And
No,
then,
but that's okay. Shiner has the grapefruit. The
they also
Ruby
have an
Redbird.
apple.
That was great.
I think Bush Bush had full of the mountains with Bush, right? That's them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have in like St.
Peach
Louis and stuff.
Bush beer,
They
though.
have apple
I mean,
beer.
I can't knock it till I try.
They have
it.
it's not apple. It's not a cider. It's apple
I think
bush
Natural
beer.
Light has a flavor.
Apple-
There's a
Apple
flavored
bushes.
Natural Light.
I think
too.
it's apple bushes. Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
yeah.
I'm not into this. I'm not into it. Sorry. I'm
Well,
out.
he's right here. That's
No.
weird that you would just criticize.
Peach Bush beer.
Oh, you're talking about the beer.
So, anyway. Didn't mean to derail, but I just wanted to throw that out there. While
Yeah, they got the Natter Days.
Yeah, Natter Days.
The strawberry lemonade.
Days. Yeah.
And a
strawberry
natty?
lemonade.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It's strawberry
Natural-
lemonade. It's not.
strawberry lemonade.
It's not
Natural Light.
grapefruit. Look up Bush's apple beer. See if that's on there.
Bush Light Peach.
Yeah. Did you try any?
It's no.
Why not, man? Come on. Hangovers are good for you.
I got peach mead. I made peach mead. I can drink that.
Not true.
4.1 ABV. Who wants to waste their time with that shit? If I'm drinking a beer, I gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You guys got drinking problems and stuff.
We're alcoholics. We're users. What's wrong with you?
You guys sound like a bunch of dopers.
I mean, I like some crushers too. Like this lime
Yeah.
lager. You know,
What's the ABV on
crispy,
that?
Crispy boys.
It's probably 5.4, right?
No, it's got,
Something like that.
I don't think it's that high.
Have you ever done a pairing with your album?
Acid.
4.4.
Oh, okay.
Is that a pairing
A pairing.
with my album?
Yeah. So, like,
No.
You haven't?
You kind of have
Cool.
so you have 4, 4, and 4.
Okay.
Okay.
That's like 3 flights.
Yeah, the three. Well, say yeah,
Four-
3 flights. So your first 4. What beer would you recommend with
Or
those
a beer
first 4?
for it's 12 songs.
Yeah.
A beer for 3 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would be one of your beers that you're like this one's so good that it gets dropped in my album?
Give me a flight to go with this album.
Yeah. A Joe
Man.
Flight.
I guess to kick it off, we'll need some kind of citrusy
Here, I'll put this in.
West Coast IPA. To kick it off with for the hip hop for the
Sculpin?
hip hop kickoff. Let's see.
So West Coast Citrus IPA,
First
like
3.
something from like a Scalpin
Yeah, Sculpin.
from Ballast Point,
Yeah, grapefruit?
because
they had that.
Sculpin?
They had grapefruit
Yeah.
Sculpin too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good. That was one of my favorite craft beers.
Let's see. And then
Sculpin.
the next 3 will have to be
So the next 3 will be starting with Still At It, going to C3 Freestyle and the Real Rap.
man, I'll probably be like a pale ale. Like people sleep on the pale ales, man. I like pale
Like
ale.
an Iceland.
Yeah.
What's that Iceland pale ale that they have? Something stock.
I know
And stock.
I know
Heinstock or something?
Hafiz now is that hairpin.
Hairpin.
So put a hairpin in
They
it?
have a. I think there's a pineapple version too.
Really?
Pale
I know there's a
Ale.
fruity version of it. I want to say it's pineapple.
I put
Pineapple hairpin.
hairpin pale ale, and it is who?
Hot Fusion.
Hot Fusion
Hot
down the
Fusion.
street.
Just kidding.
Wow. You're pissing. Now, you really do need a bulletproof vest. Everybody knows my comedy, but now the brewers are going to get pissed at you and want to shoot you.
No, man, I can't.
Yeah, pineapple hairpin. Right.
Oh,
The
yep.
pineapple
There it
hairpin.
is. You
pulled it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll put it in. Sorry, Hot Fusion. I'll put it in correctly now.
All right, so if we jump after that three, you start with Scat Lounge,
Okay.
dancing, and then we hit the first remix.
No, because that's 6. That's 1, 2, 6.
What
And
ab-
after.
All I got right now is West Coast.
Seven.
The
Yeah,
you're right,
West
you're right,
Coast
you're
and
right,
the
you're
pineapple
right.
hairpin. So what's next?
You're right.
Let's do a sour.
Dude. Let's do a
Do a
sour.
sour, man.
Let's do a sour.
You want to get exotic? You want to keep it cool?
I'll get exotic with you. Exotic Joe.
Get fancy.
Exotic
'Cause
Joe sour. Dude,
New
I just came
Belgium.
up with your first sour beer.
New Belgium makes those creek sours that are amazing.
I don't think
The
I
crisp.
haven't had those.
They're in Bombers
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, I haven't had
That's
those.
what turned us on
What's that
to
place down in
sours the
Austin?
very
Is that
first
the
time
one
we
in
had
Austin?
No.
I was thinking
New
Blue. You
Belgium's
talking about
there.
Blue Owl?
Blue Owl,
Blue
yeah.
Owl.
They
I
got some
was
good
thinking. I
sours
was thinking
there.
about Blue Owl
We'll
too.
do Blue,
Blue Owl has
sour.
awesome.
Blue Owl sour.
I've been to the brewery a couple times.
Yeah, we had two,
Um,
and we liked
Hi,
it.
Danny.
And bought a. We had. Remember how long we kept that bomber around? Then we drank it.
I miss your face.
Was it the Little Boss?
bomber?
That's like their core. That's like their
Oh.
core.
Yeah.
One of their core beers.
Which one is it? Wiseau?
Little Boss.
Yeah.
Little Boss. Yeah, Little
Yeah.
Boss. You can put a Little Boss in there.
Little Boss.
They're pretty good.
And then
Wait. What was Little Boss? What kind
The
of beer was
sour.
it?
It's a sour.
That's the sour.
Oh, we're not
from,
going with the Blue Owl, or that is Blue
It's
Owl.
a Blue Owl. That's just
Little
one.
That's
of
their
Boss.
core.
One of their cores.
Boss. Cool, got it.
And then the last one, man. The last one's gotta be.
We got to be dancing.
Gotta be dancing.
No, you need some. I think you should go dark on this one. Oh
gotta-
no, wait, is this it? This is the song?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you need to
I'm
dance
thinking,
light.
I'm thinking a hazy.
Hazy,
A
yeah.
hazy.
What's the darkest
Like a
song?
like a celestial, hazy.
Let's see.
Celestial
What's
hazy
their- what's
IPA.
their-
A double IPA. How about that?
No, Celestial has a badass one. What is it?
Man, they
um,
have some good hazies.
They do. Yelp. Why won't they come up?
So,
They're
am I
gonna beat
putting
me
in
to it.
natural light, strawberry, lemonade, or not? I feel like
on
we
your
should.
flight, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a flight too. All right. Strawberry on the podcast flight. Strawberry
go.
lemonade. Those really weren't
Some
that
space
bad.
juice.
I know they sound nasty, but
That's
if
the
you
NA.
try it, Joe.
Oh
it's-
yeah, they did do the Charlie beer too. That man, the Charlie beer was good.
I know y'all don't believe me, but if y'all tried that strawberry lemonade, I guarantee that natural light, I guarantee you wouldn't hate it as much as you think you would. Because I had a PBR put something out like that a while back, and I thought it was decent. Everybody else was like pooping on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna let you pick this one.
Strawberry lemonade. Natural.
Have you been over to? What is it?
All right.
Oh,
Well, we got 3, so
we got it.
I'm gonna go with the Charlie beer.
The Charlie beer?
The hazy IPA with Sabro and Mosaic hops.
Have you been over to Siren Rock over in Rockwall?
I haven't.
Place pretty dope. They got some good stuff. They got a ton of stuff. They got a wide assortment, which always kind of puts me at a. I want to take a stand back.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have a lot of beers, I'm like, okay, where's your quality control? What the hell's going on? You know, you got to have a good core, and then maybe a couple phasing out. But everything I had there's really damn good.
Okay.
And I brought some back and drank it all.
Of course.
But yeah, that place is pretty cool. If you're ever on,
I'd check it out.
Far
Yeah,
East Dallas.
I just had what like only time I've had them is when I go to the beer festivals.
Yeah, because I don't think are they canning to deliver. I know you can buy it in cans there because that's what I did to bring home. But
I don't know.
I don't know if they're being distributed or not. I have no idea.
All right, fuckos. One more.
No, that's it.
I did the Charlie.
Oh, I thought you had
That's it.
5.
No, it's 3. It's 4 on a flight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
He's got 12 songs, so
Never
every
mind.
3 songs you get one.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah.
And the next flight is ours, which is natural strawberry lemonade. Cool, man.
I'm not putting that. I can't
You
have
know
strawberry.
what? This would be a good like if you went to
Blueberry Bud Light.
if you went to Market Street or something, this would be a good little sixer to put together right here. Good job, man. Good job.
That's what my homie wants to do. He does this thing called Sixer with Sea Monkey. That's like his
Sea
nickname.
monkeys are
That's
so
kind of
creepy.
So
So creepy.
So basically, it's an interview, but while we're doing the interview, we're drinking it. We're sharing a Sixer,
Yeah,
and
there
these
you
are
go.
like fancy ass beers that he busts
Goes and
out.
picks.
They're like ABV and up. Like
That sounds like the old days of our
That's
show.
what I used to do.
Yeah.
I used to have,
yeah.
well, in the garage, the fridge in the garage was chock full of bombers, and like I have stuff out there aging. Some Rasputin, some
There's still some Rasputin
barrel aged
here.
Rasputin. That's just regular.
Not a lot of things age well, man.
Dark and blacks do. The dark. You can age those pretty good.
Yeah.
That black metal
Joe's
didn't.
aging fine though. Like I don't. That's weird that you would say that.
Why do you got to go down that path?
Oh, Well, I was just I was making an observation that I think Joe looks great.
Magnetic Muse over there, their chocolate
What
milk
racist,
stout
dude.
is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
IPAs don't age well.
Of course not.
No, you got to drink those pretty good.
What about seltzers, dude? You have to have one like THC seltzer or something you like.
Do you like any of those?
I have yet to.
I like the TBDs. They're not seltzers. They're like
the
green tea lemonade.
Yeah.
Those are good. The seltzers are whatever.
You don't have a seltzer that you go to at all? See, the young ones have seltzers, man.
No,
We used to have
I'm
a
more
bunch of
just like
shitty seltzers.
I'm more just like a Topo Chico guy.
Like
I
Coors
just
Light
drink like
seltzers.
sparkle water, like
What was- I think I brought some
mineral
what was
water or
it, like,
whatever. I don't know.
what
I'm
was
not-
it, Exactly's or something? Some crazy off like True Value Sam's version of seltzers that I brought over here once.
I mean, of course, all the girls are drinking high noon.
yeah, High Noons.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, I can respect it.
I think I'm a claw man. I'm a claw.
Oh,
Law
you-
of
you
the
st-
claw.
you
claw
still-
of
you
the
still
law.
following the law
Yeah, the law
of the claw?
Yeah, and the saw.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Anybody tried the spiked Arizona teas?
Oh, I haven't. What about the Simplies? They have a.
I tried the Simplies.
How's that? Are
They're
they good?
They're all right.
I
They're
love
all
their
right.
juice.
They're all right.
See, that's my favorite juice is Simply. I love any flavor Simply's pretty much up.
Yeah,
my
I
jam.
want to try one of them spiked Arizonas.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those. And then now,
It's just still to make them 99¢.
is Monster? They have one right now.
I'm pretty
too?
sure they
Yeah,
do.
it's-
Spiked Monster, or
yeah,
something like that.
the Beast. It's called the Beast.
Does Red Bull have one yet?
No, not that
We
I'm
don't
aware
need
of.
one, Matt. You stupid fucking idiot. We don't need them.
We're
And I
not
don't even
busy.
like podcast.
All right,
What we got?
12%.
Oh,
We're gonna
there's a
split
cent?
this.
What,
Yeah.
I didn't
We got a
recognize
descent.
that.
Now this has been aging for a little bit,
Okay.
so we're gonna see.
You should put like a
Oh, it's a Martin House.
You should put like a little sticky note when you put them in. You're like, hey, this has been here since.
Yeah, I think the new place
have
we
some
get
of
though, we're gonna have a larger fridge. Like we're gonna get a real fridge at
Just-
the new place.
Just a little sticky note for when you put it in the fridge and you leave
Yeah.
it in there.
Those that aren't aware,
And leave my nugs alone.
descent is from
I hate
Martin
that,
House.
dude. Everybody
Yeah.
coming over here and taking my stuff.
Dude, everything they're making is 12, like 10 and
Yeah.
up.
It's a whiskey barrel aged imperial stout with chocolate, vanilla, and hazelnut.
that sounds.
I had the other
delicious,
can
by
when
the
it
way.
came out.
Yeah, that came out a while ago.
This
Is that the birth date on it?
it does. I'll tell you. Just a second.
That
I
sounds
like
delicious.
aging my
Smells
stouts
good.
because it,
Let me smell yours.
Smells like breakfast.
Can I smell yours, Dustin?
my tank.
Yes, please. Can I
So-
have another?
This was brewed January 1st of 2023.
Okay.
So we're over a year and a half old.
Let me smell this bad
Okay.
boy.
It foamed up perfectly.
Oh yeah, get that out of my hand, man. That
lead you
reminds
down
me
the
of that
path of
that
darkness.
that reminds me of that the same smell that Sin Mint had, kind of that dark roasty smell.
A year and a half.
How long you been straight edge?
Oh, not well.
He's not straight edge.
Yeah,
I'm
I can't play. That takes some balls to do that. I know some people that do the straight edge thing, and that's next level. But I've been sober for right at 10 months and like
Hell yeah,
a
bro.
week now.
Hell
so yeah, it's weird, man.
You're not
it's weird.
missing nothing.
It's really weird because I'm getting back in touch with things that I didn't know before. It's like it's man. I could do a whole show on this. It's just been a trip, but I'm getting to the point where it's real enjoyable now. Like
Yeah.
I'm starting to get out from
Your dick works better.
my dick's starting to work a lot better, man.
Okay.
And that's because I take extreme
Shooting
amounts of. I'm sorry.
Huh?
My iron intake's gotten better. No, man, it's just everything. I don't know, man. It's weird. I think this time I'm gonna go another. I'm gonna see if I keep it going too. Like at first it was like, oh, let's just do 3 months, and then it turned to 6 months, and then it's like, oh, fuck it, I could do a year. And so I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna extend it a little bit longer
going.
too, because I definitely see the positives. So
Keep going.
when I think in my 30s when I'd quit, for a little bit here and there, which I did every once in a while. It was
Just,
more like just to make sure you could still do it and you didn't have a major problem and your gut didn't hurt. As that got into my 40s and stuff, that shit just started getting harder and harder to pull off, like quitting.
Mm-hmm.
And so kind of the hell that it all kind of took, going through it.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't want to do that again.
I feel like I'm about to lay off.
Do it, man. Lay off. Open up your third eye.
Went a little wild in New York.
Oh, did y'all? Y'all visited Did y'all get a hot dog?
Did you get a chopped cheese?
Well, we went to the sex shop.
The Aki way?
Did someone keep you occupied?
Would you like to?
You hit the bodega?
Well,
like some
okay, so
company?
there's a bar there that you gotta have a password for, and we made
A little speakeasy.
Matt Thomas say it, and he said, I forgot what it was.
Please, you got audio, right? Of this.
Oh, Gabby's in the chat.
I got
Sis
video.
is in the chat.
I got
Gabby, what's
video
up,
of it.
Gabby?
I got all of it. But
Still
he's
need to
like,
get Gabby in on for her own.
we can work
her
that
own
out.
show,
We can work
man.
that out.
So wait, go back. Do we have audio of this?
I have video of it.
Yes.
He asked the door guy, and the door guy goes, "You don't tell me. You tell the wall when you push the button because it's an intercom." And it was.
He just walked up to some dude and was like,
No, there's a
"The
guy
black
outside.
frau goes, ow."
There was a guy outside, and we were talking to him, and he was just checking IDs, and he's like,
Big boy.
he goes, do you know the
commercial.
password? And the password for that night was, I want you to jizz on my face, or I want it all over my face, or something like that.
Mm.
And so he just goes, I want you to jizz on my face.
Dude, I gotta
Right,
see
Thomas, are you in there? No, what was
gotta
it? Oh,
see-
there it was. It was, I want a facial. That was the password that night. And so
He
he
had to
tells
walk
the
up,
guy,
he walked up to a grown ass man and said, "I want a facial."
well, the guy goes, do you know the password? And he goes, yes, and there's people everywhere on, streets in New York. There's bars right next to it. And he leans in, he's like, I want a facial. And the guy goes, don't tell me that. You tell the wall. So then he pushes the button. Once he checks our IDs, he pushes the button. And he goes, the guy over the internet comes up.
Well, as soon as
"Yeah,
the door
I'll
opens,
help
you get a cream pie to the
Yeah,
face.
Just soaked.
It's just funny. There's a little spray
They're like, that's
gun.
not the password, you dumb fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
Matt just slowly walks off defeated. Oh man.
So
fuck.
he said it in there, and I got it on video. And then we go down, and it's a you go downstairs, and it's a sex shop, right? There's dildos and all sorts of stuff you can buy. And then they take you
Did
to
you
this.
buy me anything?
No, they take you into this room that is has curtains up,
Mhm.
like it's a little spank booth, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like
Little
the
spank
old
booth.
the old
Yeah, the
Times
peep
Square
shows. Yeah,
when they had
yeah.
the peep shows and stuff from the 80s when it was just seedy
Okay.
as shit.
Yeah, like
So that
Kennedale,
would it reenact.
Like,
And so you go down
287
there,
Business.
And they got the curtains up, and there's a wall of porn tapes and the weird random VHS tapes, and there's porn magazines and all sorts of stuff like glued to the wall and images and stuff. And
Glued.
they're like, whenever you're ready,
Yeah, right.
you can push on the wall, and you push on the tapes, and it opens up into the bar. And you go in there, and it's a normal bar with themed drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
I'm thinking there's a live sex store about to go down.
So Thomas and I went there.
You working?
Thomas and I
Glory
were
hole
just,
to the right.
Thomas
Hey,
and I were
$20 is $20.
we're just roaming the streets one night, and we were looking for a bar to go drink at. And he goes, "Hey, this woo-woo place is right here." And so we walked down there, and the funny thing is, right across the street is Amy McAdams,
Oh.
her play. So her face is everywhere and stuff as we're going in this porn shop. So we went down there, and it was rad. So then when Jeremy got in town, we're like, we got to go back. And that's the night where the first night some people were going in the door,
Yeah.
and we just went right in them. We coattailed them down there.
Oh, yeah. That's
so
how
we
you
didn't
do
say
it, man.
anything. So we got to the bottom of the stairs. The guy's like, and one of the guys goes, well, there's only 4 of us. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're alone. We're just wanted to drink at the bar. Okay. And we went in there, and it was chill.
Did you tell
But the
him
night
who you were?
Jeremy got there on Saturday, it was pretty packed. And we went down there and had drink stuff. But it's a cool vibe and everything. It's really neat. But tonight, if you're in New York City and you're down on 49th Street and 8th Avenue,
Fuck you.
the woo woo bar is down there. You can look for it. You can put it in there. And the password is spit on that thing.
And fuck you. Make sure you say fuck you first to the door guy.
Spit on that thing. Their website is all.
Yeah.
Spit on that thing.
But it's good. We need real.
I saw her first interview. She did her first podcast.
I saw
yeah?
that too.
What show is it on?
She was talking about her hat and everything.
Yeah.
And,
Her and the Capitals chick, or not Capital, yeah, the Edmonton Oilers chick. They need to start a.
She has that heavy
podcast.
Tennessee
her Playboy is out.
She has that
Which
heavy
one?
Tennessee accent.
Hot
the
2 or the
Edmonton.
Edmonton, yeah.
Her.
How is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
She didn't move me.
Oh, she doesn't.
No.
That's because you're a moron.
I sent you.
The Plan Brie
It's kinda
uncut.
like, whatever.
No, dude, it is so funny that there's been some random white girl that has said something sexually provocative for like the last 2 weeks straight, or like the last month. And it's funny how it's just catching like fire. That
That's all
Haktua,
it takes.
yeah, it's
you know
amazing.
What? You know what it is?
Keep
It's a good
doing great,
sign.
white girls.
We're moving
doing
out
great.
of this whole.
I was like, "Where's the damn
world of-
Daniel kid? Damn
Yeah.
Daniel again with the white vans."
What are those?
We're moving out of this world to where
Yeah.
you couldn't joke about shit like that. You
Yeah.
know, when I'm going to say this, people are going to hate it, but when Me Too happened, everything got real clamped down.
Well, some of our
And the
comedian
comedy
friends
stuff-
didn't. They
No,
kept
no,
it
no,
going,
no.
but no, for the most
In
part,
general,
yeah, you're right.
Our comedian friends, you had to go see them in order to get that.
See,
But in general,
you had to duck.
the
on your way
general
out.
idea was, oh, we can no longer joke about this, or we can't say stuff like this. But
ticket.
now we're starting to get out of that again, and it's kind of cool.
I wonder if the ticket's going to get cool again.
I remember that fucking
that's a wish.
that article the Dallas Observer wrote about Chris Brown when he was coming to town for his tour. They're like,
How do you feel about them?
Chris Brown.
he's fucking talented as shit.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of Rihanna. Do we hold that against him
Man,
forever?
You know how many fucking
Where's the real evidence though?
But also, man, this is not a good reply. But
Obviously, Rihanna's cool.
Don't record this, Thomas. But man, how many fucking musicians have beat the fuck out of someone? Like
I
a
know,
woman and
like y'all
stuff,
talk,
and then all
y'all
of a sudden
they aiming for this young man when it's just been going on for centuries, but they ain't fucking.
Well, he
Yeah.
came up. This is the reason I
I-
asked you is because he came up yesterday over at the
Right.
tryouts.
Yeah,
Because a few of the girls were like, you know, if I could go on tour, if I could be a tour dancer
it would be for him.
for someone, I want to be with Beyonce or Chris Brown. And I just kind of went, we cool with Chris Brown?
My daughter
All
said that he
still?
has
Chris
lost
Brown's cool
nothing.
as shit.
Yeah, my daughter says that he has lost no clout because of that. Like he's
Well, I
actually
know he didn't.
everybody loves him.
He didn't
still.
lose any clout after that because
he
there
really
were
didn't.
still girls going, I love Chris Brown. I'm going to
Yeah.
go see him in concert.
It's the same thing as the. It's
he does
that whole,
$1,000 meet and greets.
dude.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as those ladies that write the serial killers and have relationships with serial killers. They're attracted to
that made him more of a
that
bad
crazy shit.
boy and attracted women to him.
Yeah.
They're like he ain't keeping bitches captive. He ain't peeing on
That's-
girls. He ain't fucking like.
No.
He ain't
Dustin,
doing.
dude,
Come on.
that should be your shtick as a single man. You should go around and say, "I beat the fuck out of women," and next thing you know, man, they'll be lined
Next
up for
week
you,
I'll
dude.
tell you how this all works out.
I like bitches because I can beat the fuck out of them.
I'll tell you how
Keep
this
saying
works
that.
next week.
Over and
Yeah.
over, everywhere you go.
Be on standby and hear
When
how
you're
that
in-
story goes.
When you're in line at QT to pick up your morning drink or whatever, coffee or whatever, I like bitches because I can beat the
Most
fuck
of the kids
out of
weren't even born when the fucking the shit happened. Like,
Yeah,
That
true.
is true.
That's true.
I was young as shit when the shit
I
happened.
was
Oh,
in,
really?
I
Were
was
you?
in Houston when that happened on
I wasn't that
after-
young, man.
it was shortly he did that, and then shortly afterward I went down there for Hurricane Ike, and we were hanging out with some ladies that like to dance on poles, and one of them was like, a Chris Brown song came on, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love him. I want to be," and
Yeah.
she even said, "I would love to be beat by him," and I was like, "What
No,
the
dude.
fuck? Where are we?
Yeah.
You have daddy issues. Get
No,
out of
you-
here.
if
First
you-
off, you're on the pole, and then you
Man,
want a guy to beat you."
If you buy a dance from a young lady that's working at one of those
I feel like
establishments and
I
Chris
feel like
Brown
if
comes
Rihanna
on,
and Chris Brown walk in the room right now, they be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
that'd be cool. You think it was all?
you don't think she would just?
Do you think it was a move?
Oh,
I feel like it'd be cool if they were near each other. They'd be
Yeah.
all right.
so that's interesting. Conspiracy. I like that.
Maybe it was something to get
Here's the
them.
deal, though. You're at
Help
a strip
careers.
club.
Hey, come on, Rihanna look like she fight dudes. Honestly,
She does. She does.
I've seen her in person. I walked right by her and touched
Rihanna
her,
look like
and
she fight dudes.
She's one
Yeah.
of the hottest females I've
Over
ever seen.
stupid
no, of
shit,
course,
too.
but look, but still,
Yeah.
and but she's a tough chick.
Yeah.
She look like she fight dudes.
Yeah,
I
she
mean-
does. She's a very alpha female.
I've seen the video for "Bitch Better Have My Money." I mean, she was bloody and nasty and violent. Did she have a chainsaw in that video?
You can tell,
That's
like,
what
if you ever
people-
watch an interview
That's
with
Fred
her,
Durst.
Chainsaw Man?
the way she is, like,
Yeah.
she like
Yeah,
It's
you could
hard.
tell she's a bad one. A bad one. A bad.
But,
very
And
bad
she's from Barbados, and aren't those people
badass
that live down in Barbados like born with machetes? Like they can
but
fight.
she's not
Yeah,
a
that's gotta
small
be
woman.
a-
She's
No.
she's
It's
pretty
a
tall.
painful,
She's
painful childbirth if they're
Very
born with
painful
machetes,
childbirth.
man.
But
Like-
you're like,
You can't just have a baby at a normal hospital if you go to an if as I do my
If ever.
Obama.
aren't there a bunch of bad ass UFC fighters from down there?
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're
She's
right.
hardcore, dude. I wouldn't mess with her.
Hardcore.
And I'm extremely attracted to her, just like you, though. I think she's hot. I've always had a crush on her, man.
So whose side do
Big
you
time.
choose? They
Just-
both walk in here. Who are you gonna hang out with?
I ain't got all the facts.
But
See?
which one are you gonna hang out with? You have to choose.
I still chill with Chris.
Really?
Yeah,
Over Rihanna?
I tell you what, man.
I can't do that now. She went ASAP. she
Dude,
went ASAP Rocky.
I-
as
Yeah,
many
sure.
times as I've gotten, like,
I can't just
I
be out here
feel
chilling
it.
with Rihanna.
I have to be a Chris. I have to be a Chris Brown. If Chris Brown walked in, I'd have to say, man, thank you so much because I've gotten some of the greatest lap dances ever because of your music at strip clubs, man. I've gotten it worked, big time. But that's my single days. So Chris, you need to
Thank you
calm down.
for several years of
no more of
greatness.
those. Yes.
Hmm.
And I would say, Rihanna, you're still fine, and then I'd run out.
You're so fine. You blow my
Yes,
mind.
I
Hey
said.
Rihanna. Hey Rihanna.
If
They
they
should
were
be.
to cross paths right now, they'd be all right.
I bet they would. Too.
I bet you they would be too.
It was probably. I
Like
think
she's not gonna have PTSD or anything.
I mean, this is a sad thing. Honestly, it probably helped both our careers.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
And what,
We're in
and
a
we
weird
haven't heard
area for
nothing
me to speak
since.
on.
The only beef Chris Brown been having is with rappers.
Which is fine.
This is a weird
Rappers
area.
have
I'm not
beef
gonna
with
speak
rappers.
on it.
It's just a
this
known
anymore.
thing.
You guys can keep
Which I
talking
don't
about
want
it.
to
I'm not
fight
gonna
Chris
speak
Brown.
on it.
Chris Brown is a fit young man.
How old is he now?
Like, shit, how old is Chris Brown?
He's got to be in his upper 30s, right?
Mm,
How old's Justin Bieber now? Because aren't they around the same age? Or they just did stuff with each other? Justin Bieber.
Nobody.
35.
Yeah, so I can't take him.
I didn't know we were about the same age.
Yeah, man.
Could
you
you
guys
take
can
him?
kick it.
Could
Oh,
you
hell-
take him?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, dude, come on, man. You're from
It's
Texas.
like a moonwalk. He fucking knocked me out and moonwalk on my ass.
What's going on with Justin Timberlake? You think he's
I don't
on?
know, man.
You think he's you
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, everybody's thinking he's got
Slap on the
issues now.
wrist.
Yeah,
That's all I was
well,
gonna-
you knew
yeah.
that was gonna be. You knew that was gonna happen, right? Just
But
because where he was.
There's
like,
a lot of footage from his shows where he looks fucked.
That's exactly what
I want to see the footage where he got
up.
arrested. I want to see
That's
that.
exactly what I was referring to.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody
his-
was there.
What's
Going back to
going
that.
on with
Somebody
Justin
was there.
Timberlake? He looks like he's like just discovered coke and booze.
Nah.
That's what it looks like. Or he's got a problem.
No, there's that footage from one of his shows where he is jacked.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's out of it.
Yeah. I think it looks like he's coked up and
He said no, and the Illuminati drugged him.
that'd be dude.
That's why.
Are you
his
doing this on
new
purpose?
album-
You're coming in and dropping these conspiracy theories like
That's why his new album's bombing.
Man.
this could all be for album sales. He's taking one for the team. He's decided
could
he's
be.
going to do cocaine and drink more for this tour. But I heard that drink that he drinks, the ingredients to that thing.
Didn't other members of
stupid.
fucking didn't other members of the boy group have
Of NSYNC.
had issues and shit too?
I imagine they all do, right? All that money, that young,
Yeah.
dude. I'd be a wreck or dead.
Mhm. Hey, rest in peace, Aaron Carter, man.
Yep, and his brother.
Oh shit, he dead too.
No, soon on a watch.
Oh, like he
so-
dead too.
You don't think so, dude?
Wait,
Have y'all
what?
watched that documentary?
The Nickelback one?
Wait, the Aaron Carter one. It's on Hulu. The Aaron Carter.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't watched.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
that
dude, they're that's a fucked up family. Like just from from A to B, all of them. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. I don't know who to believe, but I can tell you one thing: on the watch list for sure.
Okay, we'll check it out.
one.
He
Well-
dunked on Shaq, man. I gotta watch it.
He did.
And he had
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, he had
or,
in a music video. He dunked on Shaq.
Y'all want some crazy
he
stats?
had his nuts in Shaq's face.
You want some crazy stats real quick while we're talking about drinking and being fucked up?
What's up?
Let's do it.
This came up while up in New York, and I saved it.
Is that a bar graph?
It is a bar graph.
Oh, that means it's important.
It is. Okay, so the 75 U.S. cities with the highest rate of fatal drunk driving accidents.
Oh no! Okay.
Number one.
I don't need any reason to white knuckle at home.
Oh, you're okay.
Okay,
We're good.
Good.
Number
good.
one, Odessa, Texas.
Yeah, all those roughnecks, man.
I mean,
Those
what
oil
else
field
they
workers,
gonna do out
dude.
there?
Yeah.
That's all there is.
Shit.
Drink,
drugs
fight, and fuck.
and drill for oil.
And drill for that
Fuck your cousin.
Whoa.
liquid gold. Whoa.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. He said, "Fuck your cousin." I'll let you issue the joke.
What is it? What did Jerry Jones say?
deeper?
You find that glory hole.
Well, I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
closer
those
can,
trucks-
deeper in.
Find your little truck stop.
I like how it rolls off your tongue.
Closer
you
can,
mean
deeper in. Number two, San Bernardino, California.
Huh? Is that by a military base or something like that? Military
sounds
guys
like
up
they
there?
ain't got-
Susie, what's in San Bernardino?
That sounds like they ain't got much going on either.
Is that oil too? Are they just Pueblo, Colorado, number three?
I could see that, man.
Sounds like they ain't got shit going on out there
At
either.
high altitude, man, you get one-eyed, sitting there, kind of.
Hold on, what is these stats?
And the
what are these
bad
stats
weather
about?
too.
These
You're
are
gonna get pulled
highest
over.
rates of fatal drunk driving accidents.
You're gonna die.
Cities.
in-
And I'm
in
only gonna do the
Colorado.
top
How are
two.
the roads out there? I guess
That's what I'm saying, man. you got one for one. You're
Must
drunk,
have got some
She
shitty ass
hasn't-
roads.
Susie hasn't responded with maybe
Must
we.
got some
then-
shitty ass roads.
and then you got snow and sleet and ice and stuff. So you're just like,
You remember when you used to
Run off
have
a
to?
cliff.
You'd have to send some
I
money
think
to
you just did
Pueblo,
Disturbed.
Colorado.
and just pull yourself off the curb.
There were all these midday ads on TV that if you wanted the Scientology book, what's it called?
Yeah.
You had to send it off to Pueblo, Colorado. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Oh,
to
is
Pueblo,
that?
Colorado.
Hey, wait. Was that where the CIA was meeting? Remember there was that, or was that New Mexico?
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Number 4, Corona,
Roswell.
California, and I don't know what's there.
That's
Susie,
weird, too.
Corona, California. Where's that at?
There's a lot of Corona Light. Corona's what is there? They got that
Dianetics.
new cute Corona Extra, and what is it? What's the Corona? Man, I can't believe I've forgotten all my beer stuff from when I was
What's
doing
that
beer
new
sales.
Corona? The Oro, the light
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that's the Modelo.
Oh, that's
Oro.
that is
Yeah,
Modelo,
dude.
huh?
Yeah.
Number five.
But Corona has one too. It's called like Platinum or something, like Corona Platinum or some
Yeah.
shit like Premier. That's
Oh
it.
yeah,
Corona
Premier. There you go.
That's good
Number
beer, too.
5, Hartford, Connecticut. And the only thing there is comedy clubs and
Yeah.
And Moose
where Howard Stern started. Hartford. Number 6.
Knuckles.
If number 1's Odessa, then number 6 has to be
Dallas. No.
Midland.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Back to the Roughnecks, man.
Midland.
Hey, I'll kick a shout out to. We have some Roughneck
Susie
listeners,
says
by the way.
Corona is by a military base, and that there's nothing in San Bernardino except Route 66. So people are getting drunk and driving on Route 66.
Just for nostalgia.
Yeah. Number 7, Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
That's about where I thought it would be.
13.93 fatal drunk driving accidents per 1,000 people.
Way to go, Dallas.
Let's see. Drivers in fatal accidents with a BAC of 015 plus in the years of 2018 to 2022.
Which is double.
I wonder if they can still.
130.
I wonder when you say Dallas.
double
I
the
wonder
limit.
when they say Dallas on there, do they still consider us?
I don't think so. I think this is
A lot
Dallas
of people
proper.
still do that shit.
No, we're separated. Number 8, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I could see that. All that moonshine and stuff going through those roads back and
yeah.
forth from Atlanta.
Number 9, Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
I could see that too, man.
Depression,
Nothing, yeah, you want to
nothing.
kill yourself every day. You got to drink.
And 10, Charleston, South Carolina.
I could see that too. A bunch of crazy rednecks, man.
Yeah.
Fucking coked up and running through,
Running around with torches,
man.
tiki
jet
torches.
skis,
Isn't
jet
that where that
skis,
was?
They still on
jet
that shit out
skis
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
All the jet skis and
They still own that shit out there.
Number
Wow.
as I jump through the list, because I'm not going to go through all these. Number 38,
Where we at?
Watauga,
I'm
Texas.
like, where we at?
with an 8.87 per 100,000 people, Arlington, Texas.
Grapevine Highway, right by the Hooters.
Number 40 is Irving, Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah. I can't imagine this is a good list for Texas.
53,
We can stop.
Richardson.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're big states. We got a lot of
Yeah,
cities.
you don't have to continue, Dustin.
Fort Worth is not on it.
It's because we have our shit together.
Because we don't kill people,
We
man.
paid the right person to take us off the list.
That's right.
What's her name? What's up there? Well, when this is published, would it been Betsy or Ding Dong?
I feel like the person who made the list, they think Dallas and Fort Worth is the same.
Might be, man.
Possibly.
It might be like they do on the Cowboy games.
Yeah.
I hate that stuff, dude.
69 is Waco. So Chip and Joanne didn't pay that off.
I need to get back out to Waco. I like Waco.
Waco's not bad. It's gotten better. It's gotten way better.
I still need to go check out the Magnolia or whatever, the big sheds and shit out there.
Yeah.
That's just the little
Sheds?
market, the big market out there.
With the big silos.
Yeah, that shit is cool as fuck.
Yeah, they.
I like the Shed Festival
The big
idea.
sheds. The
We
big
had
sheds.
The Shed Festival, man. You know
Like-
where they got those big sheds.
the company I worked for had an employee set on fire in an alley back
Good
behind there.
The
God.
fuck?
Yeah, so that's how good Waco's become.
Who did you work for, man?
AT&T.
I shot a video out
They-
there.
We had a
that's what-
technician that was out there working, and someone came up and clubbed him
Then
in the
set
head
him
with
on
a
fire.
hammer, beat him to death, and then set him on fire.
That's a great story, man.
So
It
happy
makes
Monday.
me feel good about the
Let
week.
that lead you into the week.
I shot a video out there, but that's
In Waco?
yeah,
Why is
like,
everybody going to Waco to
shoot a
videos?
video?
Like
Yeah, it was just-
Denver Williams.
there's
just
cool
did
Those
that.
spots at
dope like
DFW.
mini those dope like mini like shipping container homes.
Yeah, at the
And-
Shed Festival.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. It was,
Yeah, that's cool.
it was fucking sick. And man, that's probably one of the best videos I ever turn this volume all the way down. But that's probably one of the best.
Wait, isn't that the one you just did?
No, this is back. This is like 23 years ago.
Oh, okay. I got on your page and like just ran through a bunch one day, and I thought that was new.
Yeah, this is wild.
You're a
Just
stalker,
that
man.
first like
Yeah, no, that's the one. I didn't know that was down there.
yeah, it's Waco. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just-
I saw
that's
that.
just-
You see
For like that. Yeah.
Let me take a look.
yeah. It's
Oh, that's
like-
pretty cool.
yeah,
I like them effects and
let me-
stuff you got
let
on
me-
that sweater,
let me
man. That
rewind it,
sweatshirt.
but Yeah, just his little like mini homes and shit.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Oh, I saw the coolest T-shirt. In
Wait
New
a
York,
second.
too.
Okay, I
I
misunderstood
gotta
what
get
you
the hell
said,
out of
man. Yeah. But I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought that. Okay, now it all makes sense, and that's cool. Those shipping containers and stuff and
Yeah,
Shed
those little
Festival.
mini homes and shit.
I like Shed Festival now. I'm a pro Shed Festival now.
Pro Shed
That looks
Festival.
cool, man. Yeah, I like that.
So in New York, we went up to the top of the Vanderbilt building. You
Mhm.
know, Vanderbilts they built New York. I don't know if you know that.
The trucking
Vanderbilt,
motors.
no.
Oh, the
They
school.
built Grand Central Station. They're the foundation of what New York was built on. Them and the Rockefellers. So we went to the top of the Vanderbilt building, and in their gift shop,
It's Peters.
they had
That's-
one of the coolest shirts, and I
Peterbilt.
want to find it because it was expensive as fuck there. But the front of it was nothing but a big block coming down. It was a black shirt with a big block that was all glow in the dark
Oh yeah.
background, and they sold you a little micro black light LED,
Yeah.
so you could write stuff on it,
Hmm.
and it would
Big-
stay there for like 7 to 8 minutes at night.
That's
as you
cool.
walked around, and I was like, "This is pretty genius."
That's like those Varney
Okay.
shirts they had back in the day when you'd squeeze them and then they would change colors and stuff.
Or the Gerbeau hypercolor ones.
Fuck yeah, man.
I had. You know what?
Jimmy's or
Fuck
Jimmy
you.
Z.
Fuck you and your encyclopedias. I had a Gerbeau shirt that was hypercolor.
You know what, dude? I had some Z Cavariccis, dude.
So did I. And you know what?
And I rolled them up.
I was so fucking rich, I turned mine into cutoffs.
And I know a real Jew, like in Israel too. I know one.
Shit, I need more Jew friends.
Good night.
Is that who you're siding with, sir?
You got to pick a side.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to throw at you.
Okay. You want me to get my bat out?
In New York City, no protest,
Yeah, imagine that was what was going to happen.
no riots.
Were you scared for your life the whole time?
No, it's New York City. I've been up there a dozen times. No one gave a shit about anything like normal.
It's all media driven, right?
It's all
Yeah.
media driven.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
You didn't see Muslims and Jewish people beating the shit out of each other all over the place?
No one
What the
cares.
hell? Are you serious? What about
No one
COVID? Is
cares.
COVID gone? Or is there still COVID?
Well, I mean, it was nut to butt in Times Square. So
Were there
yeah,
bodies
COVID's gone.
outside the hospitals, stacked up,
No.
left and right, everywhere you went?
No.
Dead bodies everywhere?
No, you need to stop watching Fox and CNN and OAN.
Who? Who?
You.
Me? I don't believe that shit. I watch it for entertainment. I've been to New York too.
Yeah, that was just funny. The last show we did, you're like, there's going to be riots up there, protests. And we even went to New York University
Nothing.
to hopefully see one, and it was everybody just up there
You're
just
kidding me,
having
dude.
fun.
You are You're bushitting me, dude.
No, they were having fun and having a good time
Did you see-
and loving each other
You didn't
and
see.
rubbing
You didn't.
each other.
You mean to tell me you didn't see any immigrants just run up and attack someone right in front of you?
Now,
You went to fake New York.
You went to fake
that didn't
New
happen in front of me, but
you went to Old York.
there was an attack
You
on the
just went
cover of
to
the New York Post
You went to York.
where an immigrant attacked a kid in Central
Yeah.
Park, and it didn't turn out good.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not going to get in because it's
Mhm.
dark as fuck. But yeah, no one gave a shit about anything. It's like
Crazy,
we say,
dude. It's crazy, man. I'm surprised.
you.
I'm surprised I'm
these
actually talking to
heads. Yeah, I'm surprised I made
I'm
it back
I'm surprised
home
you're here, man.
because
I mean,
I
if you think
was-
about it, you fucking outnumbered up there.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
thought I was going to leave
how did you
LaGuardia and go into a war zone.
When I came back from LA, how did you feel? Were you like, I'm so glad to see you? That's how I feel right now. Like,
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, I'm glad he's back. I was so scared you
can't
were going to
believe-
get taken out.
Man, it was just so crazy. There was not the craziest thing we saw was,
The sex shop, probably, or the museum. Oh,
there
you
were
mean bad
How
crazy?
many days?
bad
Like
crazy.
fucking-
There was like
How
a
many
couple
days
of
were you
homeless
up there?
guys, but we were up there for a week.
Okay. That's plenty of time.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was enough time for crazy. To
there was
hit
a
us,
lot of.
but no,
That, the thing is crazy though,
it's so
Shenanigans.
funny.
dude, is how much crazy shit that they talk about. They've been like every day on the news. You hear about this wild zoo up in New York, and you just went there.
I just
It's the
went
same
there.
thing that we always discover.
You know how many people were standing outside and protesting Trump at Trump Tower?
Shit tons. None.
Nah.
Not a one.
None.
Yeah.
So they're just showing old footage from whenever.
only-
there was
it's
no
funny-
no one gives a fuck. There's not even barricades in front of his building anymore. No one cares. No one
Yeah.
gives a shit. Everybody, you know what everybody was worried about?
Fear mongering, man. Fear factory.
Everybody was worried about the mermaid parade and getting to the fucking beach to go hang out in the water. That's all anybody
Yeah.
cared about. I did see one of the new New York PD drones flying along the beach, watching for sharks.
Yeah.
How many rude people did you come across? Like,
Oh,
move the
that's
fuck
a-
out the way.
Here's the thing.
The thing is,
I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to tell you it straight. New York's full of foreign people and a lot of foreign cultures. People don't give any shits. They don't. Rude is just the way they are, so you just kind of deal with it. Like, people are going to push you and shove you, and especially Asian descent, they're going to push you and shove you around because that's just what they do. That's what they
Here we
do
go
in their
again.
town. Like when they're running through China or Tokyo or whatever, you know, there's a lot of elbowing and stuff, and you just deal with it. And you can't get all upset that these people are, what the hell, you're rude. It's just part of their culture. That's just what they do. So you just kind of learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
Now, what pissed me off the most wasn't anybody foreign. It was dumb mid-America white family that's from Kansas, and it's their first time to New York City, and they have to
all
stop
excited and
right in
shit.
front of you in the middle of the goddamn sidewalk where 100 people are pushing at once. They have to stop and take a selfie in front of some who
Whatever.
gives a shit,
I would have pushed their asses over.
and that's what happens. But that's what's annoying.
Did
Or
you
they
see,
have some old grandma.
Cue the ludicrous.
Yeah. Did you see? I don't
It's
know if it was last week.
aggravating.
It was either last week or recently, like this last weekend. Biden was up
Get
there.
you the Google glasses, bitch.
And
Yeah, take the pictures.
his-
You keep walking.
his like what do you call it? His motorcade was going through New York. They were like some influencer was like, look at all these people that are here for Biden, and it was his motorcade going through Manhattan and stuff, and then like right below, and you could tell they weren't there for Biden. You could tell that it was the groups of people that were down in Manhattan or in down towards New York City and all that shit when he was driving through. So they had all the cops up against, and you know how people have to wait for
Yeah.
the crosswalk. It was almost like that. All these people were there just waiting for the fucking president to
They
get
had no
by,
idea
so they
what
could
was
go.
going
They
by.
had no idea what was going
Yeah.
by. But this influencer was trying to tell people it was part of his
Of course.
big fanhood.
Yeah,
which
it
is
was
clout chaser,
no big
man.
deal.
Yeah.
Like those are the people, the tourist people are the ones that get on my nerves. And I get it. You're in Times Square, whatever. It's your first time. Wow, the M&M store is fucking amazing. Oh my God, there's a Disney store in Times Square. Holy fuck, I've never seen that. And there's a goddamn TGI Fridays and Red Lobster. Shit, we don't get that in Kapinski, Wisconsin, or whatever. But that's what aggravated me, was just people just stopping when you have hundreds of people moving as a herd, and you're just like, stop and take my picture in front of this Hard Rock.
Yeah.
That, and then once you're out of Times Square, everything's fine. You know, I thought it would be a good base for us, and
Base.
looking back,
Feel the base.
I would have changed our base. We could have been closer to Union Square or something, had it quiet, and just grab trains to go where we needed to. But
I don't get starstruck like that no more. I don't be like, oh, let's take selfies. Let's take a picture.
Yeah.
I was here.
yeah, look at
I
that
don't-
pretty.
I don't- To
Whatever.
me, if I'm there, I'm there. Like,
Yeah.
I give a fuck. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody else but me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's I don't know. It's
Sounds like you had fun though, man. Fucking
drop a pen, bitch.
They couldn't. The tourists couldn't have bugged you that much. It sounded like you had fun.
oh, they did. Especially the day we went Statue of Liberty. That made me crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we lucked out. We got sucked into.
Yeah, the cool tourist.
No, we lucked out and got tickets to the Statue of Liberty because normally you have to wait months, and we just happened to look, and they were like, "Oh, there's some available for this day." So we were like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Does that pass work to get in? Like we used last time, that Met Pass or whatever.
No,
You can't. You have to have something else to get into the.
no, you have to
Statue of
buy
Liberty?
tickets to go over there.
How much was it?
Oh, like $30, something like that.
Just to go inside a statue and be like, hey, look,
Well, you got to
cool,
ride a
inside of
ferry
that,
over
fucking
there.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
And then
Come
you go to
back.
the statue, and then you can go up, and we had the level that takes you up.
3 hours.
And you
Could I
hang
take
out.
my boat, my like flat bottom boat that I have with a trolling motor to it, or would that be? Is there no docks where you could just publicly pull
No,
up to?
there's docks there, but you can't publicly pull up to it. They'll shoot you.
So no.
Unless you like to be shot. But as we're driving over, this was the coolest thing. Because I've been to Statue of Liberty before, but this was the coolest thing to me was we're cruising over there on the ferry, and all of a sudden, the U.S. GP sailboats are out there. They were having a match or a meet, and so Germany and USA and Spain were out there practicing.
Oh yeah.
And those big ass sailboats that haul fucking ass, where all
Yeah.
the guys are all working in unison to
Like
put sails up
catamarans
and stuff.
shit, or
And they get airborne to where there's just like
Yeah.
one little
Yeah.
fin holding them, booking it.
that's dicey, man.
And there was a helicopter with cameras on it, right on the water, flying with them and flying around them and stuff. And then we had to work our way
Did
through
they?
it. on a
What did they
little
think?
fair and
What did
over
it
there.
look like? They were drug dealers or some shit, or what?
No.
They're just
They were
practicing.
filming
Yeah, they're filming
something, or it was the video footage for whatever they were
So
doing.
it was media helicopters. It wasn't the
and it was
cops.
no, it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
cops, and it was badass.
Yeah.
We were like, I was like, that's awesome. I got some pictures of it and stuff, but yeah.
Well, when's that big weekend that they have up there? The Navy's Hoorah weekend or
I feel
whatever.
like every
like they
weekend's
go up
big
there.
Yeah, every weekend.
No, I'm talking about military. It's about the Navy. It's called
Oh,
like Navy Week
Ship
or
Week.
some shit. Ship Week, yeah.
I don't know. I
Was
think
that
that's
going
in the
on then?
fall. No. This was for the sailboat, the World
Cup-
Sailboat
World
Grand
Cup
Prix,
thing?
whatever they have, Grand Prix,
That's cool.
whatever. It was cool as shit.
Wonder how fast those things go, man. The sailboats, like
They were hauling. I think
Like
when I
over
looked it up,
70?
it was right around 70 miles an hour. In a sailboat, and you're airborne,
yeah.
and you're hanging on the edge of that thing, and you're going
Yeah.
nuts.
You
That's how I
know,
felt like at Port A. Like
Yeah.
I was out there just watching big ass boats come in. I was like, that shit was cool.
man,
that
when I
Fishing my ass off.
Yeah.
Those boats
What-
are gigantic. Do you go down there much?
I just went out there once in May. My roommate goes all the time, but
Man,
went
when I
down there
was
for the
younger,
first
I
time.
used to think that I would be down on a sailboat ride, like across the Atlantic or something. But
Yeah.
like now, since I've gotten older, I'm like, man, I'm out on that.
it was cool. Yeah, we stayed on the island.
I ain't doing no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take
Out there.
the
The little ferry?
Yeah, you take the ferry
Did
across.
you see any dolphins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did see
there's-
some dolphins.
Dolphins follow that ferry across
Hell
there.
yeah.
in Port
Yeah,
Kansas.
because they want to come.
Caught a bunch of
masturbate.
fucking stingrays.
Yeah.
Don't eat the stingray, man.
You didn't get.
Can't.
You obviously didn't get
a
Irwin.
lot of hard heads.
Yeah.
Fucking
I was in Port A once. I've told this story before, but we swam out the second sandbar because there's a guy out there fishing. He's got
Mhm.
his little chair set up and he's just out there fishing. We're like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, we can swim out there to him. And we get out there and we're hanging out on the sandbar with him. We talk to him a little bit as he's fishing. And all of a sudden he catches something. And he's like, man, I got something. And he fights with it. We're like, well, let's see what he gets. Maybe he got a big red drum or something.
Dead body.
No, he's fighting. He pulls up this 4-foot hammerhead. And I was like, I'm done. Later.
Yeah.
See ya. I'm going back shore.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
homie did pull out a little baby hammerhead.
There are hammerheads
Yeah,
down
a
there. It's
little
like,
baby hammerhead.
done.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, it's funny those hardheads, those cat,
Yeah.
the hardhead and the catfish. Sometimes when you reel them in, they look like a little fucking shark, and it scares the shit out of you. You're like, ah!
you camp?
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I'm down with the camp.
You like websites?
Do you like websites?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we used to float the river and camp. Like,
Oh yeah.
All right.
This is the time of year
Next
to do
time-
that. Oh yeah, there you go.
Let's see what
Did
you
you
got.
catch any
My
croakers?
little-
Hell
that was
yeah.
my only catch. Everything
Yeah,
everything else was getting away.
Did you catch any croakers?
Nah, that was literally the only thing
one?
I caught.
That was it?
That was literally the,
It's a success.
out of the 4 days I was fishing.
You won. You caught the fish.
So when it cools off and we start camping again, we're gonna have to yell at you because we usually go somewhere where you can fish too.
Hell yeah.
So we'll go out there and fish and shit.
Most of the places we go, you
Yeah.
can fish.
And most of the time it's at a state park, so you don't have to worry about a license or nothing.
Okay,
you just
bet.
go out there and whatever.
There's a lot of
So
white
out there.
people though, and they stink. They're shitty people,
Oh.
They
especially
worry,
when they're in New York and they're tourists.
and they worry
They
about
don't
them.
live in New York.
No.
Especially
we'll,
when they're at
we'll go somewhere
Chick-fil-A.
cool because we usually go like, an hour or two around here.
Oh, I bet.
So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'll let you
Yeah.
know. But yeah,
Yeah.
since you're down with fishing and shit, let's go.
Yeah, I'm all about the
Let's
outside.
go catch something.
I'm
Yeah.
all about the outside.
Robin fish, y'all look that up. Robin fish, those are fun to catch down in the Gulf too.
Mm.
They're ugly though. They're another one that'll scare you when you pull it up. You're like, oh no.
I still need to. I still need to yell at that girl I graduated with and be like, "Let's go out on one of your charters," because that's what her and her husband do. They
Yes.
run charters down there.
So
Yeah, that's
jealous
what
of those
happened. We
people,
went
man.
out. Well, we paid to go deep sea fishing, but on the way down there, they said, it was going to be too windy, so they canceled it.
That
But,
happens.
And then we
Stayed. In
my homies knew a guy that owned the Irish bar in Rockport, and so he's like, "Yo, just holler at me on Saturday. I'll take you out on my boat and we go fishing." So
How far out shall go?
we didn't go out too far out. But like,
But that's all you got? Was that little bitty?
no, that was just off the dock.
Oh, did you get anything on the boat?
I didn't get anything on the boat, but
Oh.
like, homie caught the Irish guy. He caught a pretty big fish, but it was probably like an inch short from a
Keeping?
keeper.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like, that's pretty big. He's like, nah. He's like, nah, it's an inch too short. I was like, god damn. I'm like, fuck that. Ain't nobody got to do that shit.
Man, the farthest I've
It's
been out
fun down
fishing, the farthest I've been out deep sea fishing is probably 90 miles, and it was out. It was perfect place. It was in the Panhandle of Florida,
Mhm.
and dude, man, talk about how I could do that every weekend. Just fucking take off out in the
Trying to
middle of the
think.
ocean and fish.
Oh, I know we
So-
went out like
so
20,
relaxing.
20 or 30 miles in Panama City.
Yeah, that's a good
out
spot
there,
too.
and
Panama City.
Once we got out there, it's perfectly calm, dead, and I fought with a Spanish mackerel for like 40 minutes trying to pull
Yeah.
that thing in. But I was only like 12, 13 at the time.
Yeah, people tell me it's like fighting with a fish for like an hour.
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that. I would be like,
No, it's cool.
put
though,
a
man.
motor on that motherfucker.
It's funny because when Jimmy Johnson, remember when he was quitting, when he was retiring from the Cowboys head coaching position, he was all like, "I'm just gonna go deep sea fishing." When I was a kid, I was like, "Dude, what? You're a coach of an NFL football team. Why would you do something like that?" Until I went.
It's fun as shit,
fun.
man.
It's awesome.
That time, like, especially if you got a good driver that helps you, like they start
Yeah,
turning the
someone-
boat and stuff and helping you pull
Yeah.
that thing in. But then, like my dad, when I was fighting my fish, my dad got a regular king mackerel, and he was fighting with it. So then the driver's like, "Well, we need to bank towards that." So it fucked me over. So then I'm just in pause mode, holding with all my might with my, fishing rod in the little dick holster, holding that thing, going ah. And then the guy comes over and goes, "All right, we're about to give you some slack. We're about to turn into you. So start reeling." And sure enough, we turned into it.
Yeah.
But you
had to
feel
get
the fish
buckled in?
give, huh?
You ever had to get buckled in?
I was buckled in because I was
Oh,
a
'cause
little
you're a
bitty.
little kid?
I was
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, my buddy had to when we went, and I was like, "Damn, dude, that's crazy, man. Having to, man, if this thing wasn't attached, you'd just be going like
Yeah.
overboard and down to Atlantis."
And it's so hardcore when the fish gets close and then they just pull out the bat
Yeah.
with the barb on it, like wham.
Oh
and
yeah,
pull it up in the boat.
Wham, bam,
You're
shabam.
like,
Yep.
shit.
yeah.
And
They
they're
got
like,
those gloves.
yeah.
Every time I see those gloves too that they wear when they're on saltwater trips, I'm like, man, I could take those home and use those for catfish, man. It'd be way easier.
Or gar.
Yeah, gar.
In case I ever catch a gar, I gotta get
man,
that thing off.
I know some spots. If you want to throw some wire leaders on,
No.
it's right. It's this time of year too, but you can catch some gars that are spawning right now.
You can go right
They're
down here
fucking
to
huge, man.
Gateway Park. You can go
For
down
some
there.
gar.
There, guy worked the.
Caught a gar in Gateway.
He got a gar on it and pulled it up to shore
Look at this, guys.
and couldn't get it. The gar was fighting with him. He says about 3.5 feet long,
Yeah.
and was fucking with him, and he was trying to get it up, and then the gar just he was like that gar saw the devil or something. Adrenaline
Took
and
off.
It bolted and jumped back in the water and yanked, and he took his rod with it. And
I
he was
kind
like,
of
fuck.
when I was about the same age as what you're talking about, I caught about a 4-foot one in Lake Granbury.
They're sons of bitches.
Yeah, and they're not a good eat. Like there's no
No.
purpose to catch them.
You
like,
kill 'em.
Yeah, you kill them pretty
It's-
much.
It's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
what you
good
just
eat.
caught.
Not good eat.
Yeah, you kill it. You
Man.
kill it.
Well, I don't kill it, but you can, I guess, if you want to.
They want you to kill them.
I don't know, man. I don't. After a guy, you just fought a fish at the as a kid for 30 minutes and finally reeled in a 4-foot gar. You just want it to go away. You're like, just get. But I didn't know that park rangers encourage people to kill.
Yeah,
them.
they don't want them because they
kill. They're the apex
they're
predators.
bad. Yeah, they're hardcore.
That's why they don't want that snakefish to get into Texas, is because it's
the one that
apex
swings up your
And-
penis.
and can the one that can go up on looks like a nasty catfish, and it can go on land a little bit.
The reason I wore a condom in Africa every time I took a shower
I don't know, man.
because that parasite that'll swim
Swim in
up
your
your
dick hole?
dick.
Craft Can Classics, everybody. Deluxe.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Friday, July 5th.
This Friday.
Right after your fireworks show.
Yeah. Fireworks are over. You're driving home. It's it hits midnight.
Snakehead. I'm
It's
sorry,
all on
not
it.
a snakefish. Snakehead.
All streaming services. And you're
Everywhere.
ready to go.
Boom, shaboom.
Sounds good, man.
You ever caught a
Sounds real
snake?
good.
Huh?
You ever caught a snake?
Ever
wanna-
caught a snake?
You want to see
Yeah.
a snake?
I mean, I've seen plenty of snakes.
I
Trouser
caught a
snake?
moccasin once. That wasn't good. I threw everything in
How'd
the
you
water.
catch it?
It
That's
went
like-
after my minnow. I
I
threw
did
my
it with a
minnow out
perch,
there,
too.
and it went after my minnow.
I did that with a perch in Tyler, Texas, off of the main street. It's like Broadway Street's one of the main streets out there, and I did that with a perch. I
And
caught a
a-
perch, and I was dipping it down for the moccasins to and it was crazy because we were fishing right where we were actually where the moccasin came out of this drain hole, and we let the moccasins hit it, or it was only just one moccasin. Let it hit it and fucking shake. The fish just started shaking like crazy. It was dead. Pretty quick too.
Whitman, I threw out there, and my great grandfather said, you got to watch for moccasins out there. I was like, okay. So I threw, and all of a sudden I feel this tug, and I'm like, all right, start reeling it in. And as I'm reeling in, I notice, wow, this thing has a long ass tail. That's it. And it was a fucking water moccasin. I freaked out and threw everything in the water.
That's exactly what I'd have done. I'd have
Fuck
thrown
this.
the whole rod and
Fuck
reel,
this.
thrown my keys, thrown my
Done.
phone, thrown
Yeah.
everything in the water.
Yep.
It's the way you deal with that is leave.
Joe, it's been fun.
It's been fun.
Where's
Man.
what shows you got?
Let's see. Let's go down the list.
Do it to it. Tell us where you're.
Next, this Thursday, 4th of July,
Yeah.
Birdie's Social Club, where Lola's used to be on 6th Street.
Yep.
Um,
You performing while the fireworks are happening?
yeah, it's actually just a big, giant jam session with Keegan Macaro, Katie, and Jimmy and friends. It's got Henry,
That's cool.
guest features Henry the Archer, Nia Key, Rod Nelson, Jesse England, Sean Russell, myself.
So I'm gonna say this again. I said it on Fort Worth Famous. I guess we're cool with Birdie Social Club now. Everybody, all these musicians are cool with Birdie Social Club. Everybody was pissed off, that they took over Lola's and everything, and were like, "This is a douchebag."
They don't care as long as they got a place to play.
As long as it's not a bunch of TCU fucks over there, jockheads.
Oh, they're
being
there.
assholes.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, I probably won't go to that then.
I'm just doing 2 songs and I'm out.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the homies. Shout out to the homie. Let me come through. So I'll be up there jamming with them with a live band.
So you're gonna fight traffic to get there, and then fight traffic to leave.
Oh, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll be good. So yeah, that's 4th of July, and then end of July because I'm going on vacation,
Hell yeah.
and at the end of July, July 26th, Friday, July 26th, we're at Beater Monk in Denton.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, long time coming. Shout out Ben up there, hollering at me.
The monk's rad. The monk's rad.
August 9th, we're at Growl in Arlington. For those who don't know, it's a record store.
Not last weekend.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's the record store behind Division Brewing in Arlington.
Awesome.
And then we got August 17th, also known as 817 Day. Amplify 817 is doing a whole showcase at Fort Brewery. Got myself. I don't know the other artists yet who are participating, but
I guess they're no longer doing Will Rogers anymore on 817 Day.
I guess
like
not.
They used to.
And then August 24th, Cicada, back at Cicada,
Nice.
Back on the stomping grounds.
Hell yeah.
And then Lost in Sound back in September 21st.
Lost in Sound's fun.
Yeah.
That's a very cool thing they have going on. I was wondering how it'd come out, and I'm really impressed with it. I dig it.
And of course, we got Arch Goggle in October.
Yeah.
Man.
Might need to submit for that.
Man, yeah, it's just.
No,
yeah,
we're going to Austin for a race.
for a race.
You can't book anything, man.
Wait, is it the same weekend as the race?
I don't know, but you ain't booking nothing in October because we got a race to go to.
No,
we are not letting this happen.
If Arch Goggle is on race weekend.
The racing corgis out there?
No. If Arch Goggle is on the weekend of Formula
We're
One,
clearing our calendar.
I will double bird
Whole
Fort
month.
Worth.
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool.
I mean, Fort Worth's starting to suck anyway, so I've said that. Fort Warehouse.
Yeah. F1.
Yeah, I'll go down there for that.
I have no idea if it's the same time. I was just
We need to look
running
up the
my
dates
mouth.
and see. We'll double check on that. But yeah, all right, this Friday.
Yeah,
Full record.
man.
Thursday.
Or Thursday. Wait,
4th of July.
You've been
It's
drinking,
on a
sir?
Thursday.
when's the record come out?
Oh, record's Friday. My
That's what
bad.
I'm saying. The record comes out
Yeah,
on Friday.
record comes on Friday.
You guys been drinking?
Craft Can Classes Deluxe, July 5th.
Yes.
Get that, stream that, play that, share that.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Have
out of
kids-
here.
Yeah.
Have kids to that.
Yeah, Gabby, you need to
Oh,
come
yes.
in too, by the way. Sorry. I keep meaning to not touch you. Get in touch with you.
Hey, man, don't get hurt over there.
What is going on? All right. Yep. Have kids to it. I like that. All right, we're out of here. Later. Bye.